Who that family? Check out the Pro Shop. That's right, the Pro Shop is the platform store where you can go and buy all the latest merch to support the platform. Available at the Pro Shops, we have dozens of hundreds of products available for you and your family. Unisex tees for men and women, hoodies and sweatshirts, tank tops, kids and baby items, long sleeve tees, mugs, pillows, wall art, bath bedding, face masks, phone cases, stickers, bags, fanny packs, socks, hats, and many other items. Please feel free to check out the Pro Shops. The link is in the description section below. And remember, it helps the platform continue to grow. Check out the Pro Shop and who that to you.
Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Number one sports talking D. We ain't like the Falcons, we won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies and the vets, players you should look at. It's the sports coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game, party, post-game statistics. Get a visit for Sway, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Payton, New Orleans, who that nation. Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or rivalry could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the sports coma, all we know is say Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys on the PRO Media Network.
Who that fam? What's going on to the black and gold beautiful in the building? Big ups to the family members chiming in on this installment of the Sports Coma. Big ups to the family members chiming in on this installment of the Great Saint Think Tank. Big ups to the rest of the family members chiming in. Big ups to you and Yearns. Welcome to another episode of virtual TSC virtual tailgate. To recap, as the Saints get the better of the Bears in overtime, another overtime game. Where the Saints were able to kick themselves into a field goal, another cardiac game. 3 straight weeks of winning by field goals and barely scraping through against a Bears team that basically imploded in the second half. Nonetheless, the Saints were able to get the win and sneak one out of there against the Bears. Big ups to the Black and Gold family members. Thank y'all for joining me in this installment of the Sports Coma. Big ups to the family members. Big ups to GM Kev. Rose City, William Dickinson, what's up? Big ups to the fam. Devin C, what's up, fam? It's good to know that sweating your ass off analogy is resonating with the black and gold beautiful. Who that to you? Who that for life? Chris Fields, who that, bro? He says disgusting, bro. JT, who that to you? He says McCoy Ruiz, credit, outstanding offensive lineman. Big ups to you, Brian. Fam, appreciate y'all for chiming in on this one. Oh, man. Who that to the rest of the Black and Gold family members chiming in this one. Charles Winston, what's up, Charles? How you doing, fam? Big ups to you. Thank you for chiming in with this one. Who else we got? Demi, what's up, Demi? How you doing, baby? Good to see you back in the building. Who that to you? Hope everything is well with you as well. Kelly Cole, who that? You got a bunch of mad mass up there. Says Payton baby play call and damn near cost us the game. Family members are intelligent, man. We know we not suckers, man. We know Nola Bars, who that to you? Big ups to you, Kelly Cole. Thank you for the comment. Nola Bars says we won, but we're ass. Oh man, I'm telling you, man. There's signs, man. You got to know to understand that, man, that there are signs to all this. We'll get into the statistics of the game. Hold'em Hook TV, what's up, Mike? Big ups to you, fam. Good to see you in the chat as well. JT said, I just wanted to thank Marcus Williams for being a deep couple of times. Thank you. There you go. He was out of position a few times tonight, but it didn't hurt us too bad. But you notice there's always a deep ball because of the player, the safeties. And you seen Demario Davis trying to cover the tight end today in the matchup. So they trying to switch some things up, man, with the same personnel in there. But the result is not really aesthetically pleasing, isn't it? Big ups to you, Dave. Good to see you in the building. David Camp, who that to you as well. Big ups to you. Who else we got here? Roy. What's up, Roy? Roy Baker says Payton just won't stop killing good drives with stupid play calling. True Louisiana. What's up, fam? Good to see you in the chat. Says NFL be making up some stupidest random rules just right on the spot. So if you know a player loses the ball while moving back to saying a fumble, BS. If that was a Saints player, that would have been a fumble all day. Come on. It would have been a fumble all day. It's just no trust of the NFL because a lot of these plays, they are making up on the fly. There was no whistle blowing that play dead, and the clock was still running. How was it the dead play with the clock still running? The guy was still moving forward. You know, it's like, oh, his progress was stopping. Then they get up there. I mean, it's just notice, just keep watching how corrupt and dirty and underhanded the referees are. I'm just keep telling you that. They just make up shit and the commentators go right along with it. RG, who that to your family? He says, is it just me or do we always have game-changing calls on us? No, it's not you, bro. You are noticing the what's going on. You keeping it real. What's up, brother Jerry? Who that to your fam? Good to see you in the chat as well. 985 live in the building. What's up, 985 live? Good to see you, brother. Tramal's in the building. He says Payton getting sloppy with his second half play calling. Big ups to you, brother Donovan. What's up, brother Donovan? How you doing, my friend? Big ups to you. KB, who that to you? KB, good to see. Say's working my barely winning these games. I know, fam. That's why I was saying what I say. It don't change. They're not. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get it. Saints booming. What's up, Saints booming? Let me see if I get you on screen. Just jump big time on me. Hold on. Let me see if I can get back to it. Look like it jumped on me. I know you was around there somewhere, but I'll see if I can catch it. It just leaped on me. There you go. Saints booming. Big ups to you. Good. Kelly says hit the like button. Thank you. Lori, what's up, Lori? Who that to you, baby? Good to see you. Darnell, what's up, Darnell? Big ups to you. Sport Talk, what's up, fam? What's going on, my brother? Good to see you in the chat. Lewis, who that to you? Lewis, big ups to you. Who that? Let's see who else we got. Big ups to you. Restoring Hope 365. How you doing, my friend? Big ups to you. He says, forgive me for dropping in on the just best hands down. Thank you, Restoring Hope. Thank you, my friend, and welcome. Welcome to the live stream as well. Jason, what's up, Jason? Who that? Good to see you, my man. Big ups to you. Good to see you in the chat as well. Thank you for your support. Willie Bibbins, what's up, Willie? Who that to you, man? Good to see you out there as well. Josh, what's up, Josh? He said 3 games in a row. Almost got all the time. Michael Lara, who that to you, Mike? Good to see you in the chat, bro. Big ups to you as well. Jasper Bowden, big ups to you, Jasper. Cheryl, what's up? Cheryl, how you doing, baby? Big ups to you. Who that to you as well? Jarrell Bledsoe, checking in with from Shreveport. Who that to you? Shreveport in the building. Big ups to you, fam. Please drop and family, do this favor for me on tonight's broadcast. Please put in the chat where you're chatting from, family. If you please, give me a who that and put in the chat who where you. I know Jarrell's chiming in from Shreveport, but let me know where the rest of the family members are chiming in from as well. Put that in the chat, family. Let everybody know where you're chiming in from. Every now and again, I'll ask the family members at least a couple of times a month to, let us know where you're chiming in from. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to me. Do that for me. And, and I'll put you on blast. All right. Sad Scott. What's up, Sad Scott? Good to see you, family. Big ups to you as well. Much love to you. My boy Crash chiming in. Big ups to you, Crash. Good to see you in the building. Javier. What's up, Javier? Good to see you, fam. Who that to you as well? True Louisiana. I think I gave you a shout out, fam. Big ups to you. Kjan. What's up, Kjan? Good to see you in the chat. Big ups to you in the world champion LA Dodgers. So there you go with that. That's one of my favorite teams as a child. Like the Yankees and the Dodgers. That were two of my favorite teams in the chat. My grandfather, who was a Negro League umpire, his favorite team, he had 3 teams. He liked the Stros, Houston, the Astros, the Cincinnati Reds, and the Braves. That was his 3 favorite clubs. All right. Big ups to the family members as well. Thank you. All right. JT says, Q, look at the play where the fumble, that referee was talking to someone on this. I know, bro. I've been saying that. Nobody talks like this about how it is. They just want to sit up here and play pretend games like it's like we all sipping make-believe cups of tea. You know, it's all a big stage play. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into that. Well, I play with my children. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to real world affairs, there's no way I'm going to sit here and play with y'all like that. Yeah, I'm going to give y'all the truth. Kelly says Dallas just a fumble. Yeah, Dallas is awful, man. All right, 985 live chiming in from Hammond. Big ups to you. Tramal from the NO. Willie chiming in from Tampa. All right, Willie. All right, thank you for that, family, for dropping that. William from Richmond, Virginia. Big ups to you. KB chiming in from Thibodeau. All right, Thibodeau in the building. RG all the way out from McKinney, Texas in the building. Who that to you for the Saints, says chiming in from BR. Thank you for that, fam. Saints booming all the way from Seattle, Washington, baby. Big ups. Darnell chiming in from Dallas. Big ups to you. Brother Jerry all the way out from Gulfport. That's right, G-Port in the building. Who that to you, Pat? I see your fam. He says in Gretna. All right, Gretna in the building. Devin from the NOLA. True Louise Animal says, I like how Janoris hopped on Williams' back for sealing off his team. Yeah, bro, you got to protect your own. You know, you got to do that. Brother Donovan chiming in from Slidell. All right, Brother Donovan. Appreciate you, my friend. Restoring Hope says temporarily in Daytona, Florida. Not a bad place to be temporarily. All right, Nola Boss, Biloxi in the building. All right, big ups to you. All right, GM Kev says Egypt. Egypt, Louisiana. DeRitter. Okay, DeRitter, Louisiana. Okay, true Louisiana. Thank you for that. All right, big ups to you as well. Thank y'all for putting that in there, man. Every now and again, I like to see where the family members chiming in from. JT from the East. All right, big ups to you. Arnold, what's up, Arnold? He says New York. All right, the Big Apple in the building. Thank you, fam. Appreciate you, bro. Melanin God. What's up, Melanin God 504? Who that? From the 9, baby. Bywater. Okay, I got you, fam. I got you. Before you get to across the canal, I got you, fam. I understand. I got you. Who that to you as well? Purple Knight. What's up, Purple Knight? Who that? San Antonio, Texas in the building. Big ups to you. What's up, Kenny? How you doing, brother? Big ups to you. Lori says Mandeville. All right. A lot of family members representing the North Shore. We got Lori and Brother Donovan on the North Shore. All right. Jasper says San Antonio, Randolph Air Force Base. Thank you, fam. Thank you, Jasper. Big ups to you, fam. It says, but I'm from the West Bank. All right, I got you, Lori. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you there. Kelly says Dallas winning. All right. Nola Boy 9. What's up, fam? From the Nola. All right. I got you, baby. Tori says LaPlace in the building. Thank you, fam. Big ups to you as well. All right. Nola says, Nola Boss says Twins and Diamondbacks. I got you, bro. It's crazy how we like teams, man. If we had our own baseball, like professional baseball team, I think that'd be so cool, man. That'd be so cool. All right. Brian says chiming in from North Cape, New Jersey. All right. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you for that. All right. We got Donnell. Who that to you, Donnell? He said, who that from Houston? There we go. Houston in the areas. Wallace in the building. What's up, Wallace? How you doing, brother? From that 9. All right. I got you, bro. I got you. Thank you for that. Sad Scott says Tangible Whole Parish, Hammond. All right, brother. Who that to you as well? Kenny says McKinney. All right. Thank you. Thank you, family. All over the place. Purple Knight says San Antonio as well. Mr. Brown, who that to you, says, what's up, Big Q? I feel like Terrell Owens right now. I love my quarterback, Drew Brees. Get your popcorn ready. Yeah, ain't no doubt about it. Man, Drew, listen, bro. It's just amazing what's going on with these teams. I just can't tell you. Alex, what's up? He says, what up? Chauncey Gardner J says, what is Chauncey Gardner just telling dudes, bro? You know, it was Mike Thomas one week and this other random ass wide receiver the next. I don't know what Chauncey Gardner Johnson doing, bro. I don't know what he doing. He told that man something to get him up that riled up to take a swap at him. That's all I can say. But that was stupid. You got to compose yourself better than that. Eternal Absolute, how you doing, my brother? Appreciate you, and welcome to the show as well. Big ups to you. All right, Space Ghost Kadui's perspective. He said, I'm here. Secondary was garbage today. YT Solo, what's up, fam? He says, another close game. Who that to you, fam? All right, Trey Joseph, who that to you, bro? Good to see you in the chat. He says, who that Q? If Davis would have missed that tackle, they would have left the play. Continue. We got robbed on that call, but they gave us a makeup call on the illegal contact. Yeah, there was another play where they called a pass interference, illegal contact, but they had to pull it back. I was like, what the hell is going on with that? You know? What's up, Tomas? Who that to you from Brazil? All right. Tomas in the building from Brazil. chiming in. Big ups. And one of our many international family members. We got Sufian out in Paris. We got Lee chiming all the way from the Philippines. We got a few other family members from Canada and Africa. And now we got Tomas chiming in. Good to see you, Tomas, all the way from Brazil. Who that to you, my friend? PJ, what's up, PJ? He says, lost in Austin. Dave says, Memphis finest. All right, thank you, Dave. Big ups to you, fam. Big ups to you. The Space Ghost says, we had department managers from Walmart playing receiver. Man, big ups to all of the great family members in the building. Thank y'all, man, for doing what y'all do, man, and chiming in and sharing where y'all come from. Much love to all the family members in the building. No, Baldy. I don't want to say Baldy. Is I'm saying that right, old Baldy? I don't want to say it wrong, bro. I know. I hope I'm saying that right, bro. Aquarius Love from Atlanta. Thank you, fam. Appreciate you for being here. Who that to you chiming in from ATL in the building? What's up, James? How you doing, fam? He says he says Chauncey be getting under his skin. I wonder if Payton said something to him. Payton be getting under my skin with them crazy calls, man. All damn game long, man. On the 3rd and 1, he runs like an angled run. I'm like, what are you doing? Iceman, what's up, bro? Ice Cream Man, I'm sorry. Ice Cream Man 504 in the building. Big ups to you, fam. Good to see you in the chat as well on this episode of the Sports Coma. So big ups to the rest of the family members chiming in as well. Thank you, Craswell, for posting a link. Tomas said the Bears have one of the worst offenses in the NFL, and we're banged up in the O-line and wide receiver positions, and our D should have done better, but I'll take the ugly W any day. Thank you. Appreciate you, Tomas. And it's very true, man. Very true words, man. And all I can say is, man, what the hell, man? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Why we keep winning these? We can't seem to put anybody out of the way. We can't rile our offense up like we want to. I just don't understand, family. You're just going to have to forgive me. But anyway, we're going to get into statistics and break down of the game. I just wanted to give a shout out to all of the family members chiming in the live stream. I'm big on giving shouts out to the family members. Much love to you guys for joining. I'd like to thank everybody for joining. If you're not a subscriber, please smash upon the like button because we are serious about the Saints. We have a 24/7 live stream that run all the time talking Saints. We talk Saints every damn day except for Saturday. I mean, we are in the building with the Saints. Let me tell you something. But anyway, we're going to talk about the Saints 26-23 win in overtime over the Chicago Bears. We're going to start the ball rolling by listening to Sean Payton with his thoughts on the post game. Mr. Brown, what's up, Mr. Brown? How you doing, fam? Good to see you in the chat as well. Big ups. He said, let Big Q get 94 likes. Hit the like button. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you for joining us, fam. Much love to you and Yearns on this edition of the show. Big ups to you. Good to see you, sir. All right, now we're gonna start it off, family. Thank y'all once again. I want to thank everybody, man, for joining us. Thank you guys for joining the Great Saint Think Tank, the recap show. I appreciate you guys for being here. Like I said, please hit the like button, and also if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the subscribe button because we're serious about the black and gold. We talk black and gold. We're passionate about the black and gold. We talk black and gold, unlike many others. So we're going to start off with getting Sean Payton. We're going to start off. I'm going to share my screen with the family members on this edition of the show. We'll get through that first. And then after we do that, then we'll open up the phone lines and with the chat line and have the people, the family members to chat in for quick commentary. Please be mindful that a lot of people are going to be chiming in and to be, to the point in which your thought process on the game as well. So without further ado, I'll share my screen with the family members. And we'll get going on this one. Now, we're going to start it off with Sean Payton here, fam, about what Payton was talking about in the game. We're going to get going with that first, and then we'll roll into the stats. Here's Sean Payton. We're going to start off with him.
Yeah, we can see much better now. Sean, can you talk about the decision?
Y'all let me know if y'all can hear. Putting one in the chat, family. If y'all can hear this pretty good, put one in the chat.
Yeah, look, it just had my gut feeling of where we were on the field, and I feel like we can kick a field goal at that distance without risking any ball security issues. I felt real good about just being able to kick it. I recognize we could have brought the clock down and all those other things. And had there been a turnover, we'd have looked at that. So just my gut.
Hey, Sean, that was the third straight 3-point win by this team. What does it just say about this this group's toughness?
That's the wrong question right there, bro.
Hard-fought game.
That's the wrong question.
You know, I think second half we played better football in the kicking game. We changed field position like we know to. Defensively, good stops. And it's good when you win an overtime game like that. It's the second one I think this year. You know, there's a little bit of grit and toughness, and that's something that you begin to build. I don't think you just start with it.
Sean, what was your assessment of the play that DeMario Davis made? It looked like it could have been a fumble, but forward progress was obviously ruled. What did you see there?
Yeah, I'm on the other sideline, so we'll see the film.
Sean, how much
did they give you? Did they just
the very same explanation you got, right? They whistled it down.
Sean, how much does being in these types of games over the years with this group having so much continuity help you in these situations?
Well, look, I think the experience at certain positions, the quarterback, the confidence that, hey, we're going to find a way, you know, to make enough plays. Yeah, I think it's part of that is through demonstrated ability.
Sean, how big was the 2-minute drill before half to kind of flip momentum there in the game?
Yeah, I thought it was significant, especially to come away with a touchdown.
We were up by 10.
Sean, did the referee say that you guys took the delay of game on purpose to set up where you wanted to kick? Is that what happened, or?
That's not what happened. The clock it got started slow because they were trying to get the K ball in, and so look, we weren't intending to move it back by any means. You know, we just got a quick clock.
Sean, obviously, a heavy dose of runs in that first quarter in particular, and just in general, not a lot of downfield stuff. Was this just a real measured game plan? How much did the wind affect conditions today?
I think the conditions, honestly, were a little better than we expected. So, yeah, we went in with a way that we wanted to play the game, and then I feel like they were better than we expected. Did it affect some plays? You know, there was a handful, but I think we anticipated it to be more significant.
John,
and then with both with shorter play calls and then the big explosives that you had in this game, it was both a heavy dose of Kamara. He just keeps coming up big for you guys week after week. Do you keep being impressed by that?
Yeah, he played well. Look, both in the running game and the passing game, he had some big runs for us. It's a good front. It's a tough team to move the ball against. And the one thing we knew is how important just not turning over the football was against this team. And if you protect the ball, you know you have a chance, especially on the road. And we were able to do that.
Sean, the choice not to go for it on the 4th and 2 to the drive to start overtime, was that based on how your defense was playing in the second half?
That was based on a number of things. I think it was 4th and 3. We took a delay. You know, we had gone earlier, and trust me, I spent some time on it. But yeah, I think we felt like we'd play a little bit more of a field position battle there, and you know, paid off.
Sean, it looked like a few guys lost their footing and slipped a couple of times. Is that just a tough surface there?
It is. I think we had the right shoes on. I felt like the footing was okay, and we'll see the film. And but it's one of there's about 2 or 3 of these fields in our league that you have to wear a different shoe on, and all of our guys had more of the screw-in cleats.
Hey, Sean, in a game like this where the wind is sometimes a factor, do you almost, as a play caller, call a different game from quarter to quarter with the wind to your space?
Absolutely. You want it to be a fast quarter, super fast quarter going into the wind, and you want to make it as long as possible when you have it.
Only way to do that to run the ball, bro.
That aren't up, you know, for one quarter, that go back up in the other quarter. And yeah, absolutely.
Sean, I know you missed that kick early in the game, but how much of a luxury is it to be able to count on a guy like Will Lutz in a game like this with the rough surface, with the windy conditions and all that?
Yeah, look, he's got enough moxie. He's made enough big kicks. He's got confidence in himself, and that's real important.
Sean, the ejection was a big moment. Did you try to
Last
figure
question.
out or tell everybody to make sure tempers didn't flare up after that, or is that a review tomorrow?
We just had to be smart and not allow that to dictate or have a part in the conclusion of the game and who wins or loses. And that just takes discipline. We got to continue to work on that. And fortunately, it didn't impact any of our players.
That's Coach Payton, family. And that's the thing we have to notice about what Coach Payton is saying. This is almost like we running the same type of game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously, it's almost like we're doing the same type of game every game. The last 3 games are very oddly similar. And if you notice, they're playing out the same way. Like it happened, like what happened with the Chargers against the Chargers. The Saints had an opportunity to put the Bears away. They were up by 10 on the Bears and then allowed the Bears to come back in the game. You know, and it's like, it's just amazing. And I don't want to be, you know, I'm going to state what I believe the truth is or what I know the truth is to be. And this is not barely winning games the last 3 games or so. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be 5-2, but I don't like the way we're winning these games, man. We are literally scraping through by the skin of our teeth with these wins. Let's look at some of the statistics here and why we should be better than winning 26-23 and you know, and giving up plays and stuff like that. They did a better job, the defense did, getting interceptions and sacks to the quarterback. I like that. As they're ratcheting up the pressure and starting to get more. But this Bears team was imploding. They imploded. And all we had to do was step aside and help them fall apart. It's the reality of the Taysom Hill package work in this game because the Bears were so awful at stopping the rush. They give you 120 yards every game, according to statistics on the game, 120-something yards per contest. Let's look at some of the statistics, please. First down, Saints were able to win that contest 23-18. If you see, they hit up 11 first downs via throwing the ball. They rushed 10 times for it, quite the balance. And if you look at the third down, the Saints were 2 of 13 in this matchup on third down. They were 2 of 3 on fourth down. This third down, we got to get better here, man, because there were several drives where if we had converted the third down, we would have extended drives and could have put touchdowns on the board as opposed to field goals. That's the problem. We can't keep kicking field goals. We have to learn. We have to convert. They were 2 of 13, on that. Remember that 2 of 13 because we'll revisit that. Total plays 72-69 here. Total yards 394-329 here. Total drives 13-12. Advantage Saints on all of those statistics. You look at the yardage per drive 5.5 versus just under 5 yards for the Bears per yardage per play. You look at the passing game. 272-233 what the Saints did. And look at this. These were the attempts, 31 of 41. The Saints had 41 pass attempts in the Windy City. Now, we talked about going into it. And remember on the pregame show, I had a poll in which I asked the Great Saint Think Tank family members, what is it going to look like? In the Chicago, this guy was going to come into this game and throw the ball 41 times in the windy conditions. He did that. 31 of 41, north of 40, I think it was. North of 40. And he did 41 pass attempts in this game. And the thing is, this is eerily similar. All of the same game plan from the last 3 games are eerily similar because they were averaging 6.5 yards per throw to move the ball. And of course, Drew was sacked just once in the game. The Saints were able to get to the Bears 5 times in the matchup, which is very pleasing. The Bears also had 41 attempts, but we knew they were going to do that because they couldn't run the ball. They're the worst in the league. But look what they did. 96 yards the Bears was forcing to run. The Saints had 122 rushing yards against the Bears. 30 attempts and averaged 4 yards a carry against the Bears' worthless defense. So the Bears gave the Saints exactly what they give up, 120 yards a game. They gave the Saints 122. The Saints could have did better than that. If they would learn, if Sean Payton would stop trying to get so cute and run angled runs with a naked Alvin Kamara back there. And when I say naked, let me understand, make the family members, the who that's out there, know what I'm talking about. When you're running the ball responsibly, I mean giving Kamara a fullback in front of him, running him with a fullback, running him without a fullback is naked, and angling him to the left or whatever is ridiculous. If you have a 3rd and 1 scenario, you need your short yardage back in there who averages 4.5 yards per carry. Not saying Kamara can't do it, but Latavius Murray with a fullback helps. If you put the tight ends in, when it goes 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 2, you can put the fullbacks in. And remember, Latavius got stood up several times in the game because, and many of those plays he was running, and the offensive line didn't do a super. They did serviceably job. It was a couple of holes that collapsed, and Latavius Murray wasn't running full speed. He was stutter stepping into collapsed holes, trying to punch his way through. So I've seen several of those type of plays happen. But usually, like say for instance, if you use the fullback and the tight end correctly, if we go to 2 tight end sets, we put the fullback in and just power run the goddamn ball, we could have marched this team up and down the field. You committed 30 rush attempts on the game, average 4 yards a carry. All I'm saying is that when you were up by 10, all you had to do was use the running game to keep the damn lead. But all of a sudden, it shrunk to the point where they tied it up. Then we went into overtime. That's what I'm saying. We were up by 10. We took the possession. They imploded and we took the lead. Then surrendered it toward the end of the game, only to win by the skin of our teeth in overtime, again clutching our hearts. It's just really insane. Red zone, Saints was 1-4 in the red zone today. Penalties, 5 penalties for 45 yards. And look at this, for the first time in a long time, we've seen the Chicago Bears 7 penalties for 53 yards. And of course, the turnover there was the interception for Lattimore. He could have had 2, hit him right in his damn hands, and he dropped it. But it's all good. 35-15 time of possession versus 33-09. This should have been a lot worse. This time of possession should have been in the 40s for the Saints. It should have been in the 40s for the Saints. When they had the lead, and it took 2 possessions to catch us, had you used or utilized the running attack, we could have extended the game and took the game from them. It's the way that he's employing the rush is not effective. You're taking Alvin, you're taking Kamara, you're taking Drew Brees out of the game, and you're running Taysom Hill in there, and all Taysom Hill does is turn into a running back. And I'm just like saying in my head, why can't we just let freaking Latavius Murray run the ball? Why we have to take Taysom Hill? He's not doing, and it works today for the Bears because the Bears are awful against the run. But to me, man, all I can tell you is it's freaking ridiculous. Let's look at the individual statistics. The Saints here, man. Let me see if I can coin over here so you guys can see the. Let me see. I'm kind of back off it a bit. All right, let's take a look at it like this. All right, Drew Brees, 31 of 41 in the game, 280. 7 yards to throw, 2 touchdowns in the matchup. He had a rating of 109.8 in the matchup. Once again, for the several straight week, Drew outduels his QB counterpart. He's been doing. He outdueled Carr. He outdueled. What didn't he outdo? I think he outdueled Brady. He outdueled Rodgers. He outdueled Carr. He outdueled this other kid from the Chargers. He outdueled the last guy, Teddy Bridgewater, and now Nick Foles. So another 200, almost 300 game by Drew Brees, 31 of 41. We keep throwing the ball 41 times for a 41-year-old quarterback. I just thought that wasn't the way to win. That's why we barely scraping through. This is not how you're supposed to win when you have a 40-year-old quarterback. 3 of your 4 wide receivers are missing, but you threw the ball 41 times. It don't matter. Let's look at the statistics on the rushing attack. Alvin Kamara, 12 carries for 67 yards, almost 6 yards a carry. That's why I like looking at the statistics, so I can show the family members what we're talking about here. Look at the statistics. You have a running back that's averaging over 5 yards a carry here. He's averaging almost 6 yards a carry here. 12 times, 67 yards. So, well, you don't run into the ground. But Latavius Murray on today's action really didn't do too much of anything. Taysom Hill, 5 of them for 7 yards a rush. didn't score a rushing touchdown. Even Drew Brees got scrambling. He had 3 of them for 4 yards in the matchup. But overall, as a team, the Saints 30 carries, 122 yards. They averaged 4 yards per rush. I'm surprised they didn't get a touchdown with the running attack today. We could have, if we would have stuck with the running attack, the Bears defense, if you was watching them late in the third, and into the fourth, those guys had their hands on their hips and they were tired as hell, huffing and puffing. So it's what it is. Alvin Kamara had 9 catches in the matchup for 96 yards. He averaged 11 yards per catch. We really leaning on Alvin Kamara. And for a minute, it looked like he rolled, he had problems with his ankle. But good thing they were playing on that grass and not something tough. It's a forgiving surface. Jared Cook, 55 catches, 51 yards. He had another touchdown in the match. Traquan Smith thrown there 7 times. He had 5 catches for 43 yards. Big ups to Traquan as he continues to look good this year. Taysom Hill, 2 catches for 30 yards, had a touchdown on what was an easy throw. 2 catches off of 2 targets. Deontay Harris had 3 catches for 19 yards. Latavius had 3 for 14. Austin Carr caught 1 for 10. Josh Hill caught 1 for 7. Tommy Lee had 1 for 5. Jawan Johnson caught 1 for 5, even though he was targeted 3 times. It just shows you. Overall, the Saints moved the ball through the air. They relied on Drew again, not so much as the running attack. They could have been more of the running attack, but it is what it is. Look at the defense. Top man was Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who was kind of a mixed bag to me, in the matchup. Chauncey Gardner needs to play with more control, man. He's a little too lucid. He's a little too he's over emotional. Needs to play with a lot more control, man. In this year, coming into this year, we're gonna need CD Deuce, man, to get control of himself, man. Out there and all this kind of stuff. We need you to play under control, bro, because he played all right, but last game was terrible. This game was a mixed bag for me because he was, he was still getting passes caught on him, but not as worse as what it was. But I got to give him credit. He made several plays that really helped the defense as well. Marshawn Lattimore was burnt on several plays. He gave up a touchdown. He could have had 2 interceptions in this game. It went right through his hand. I don't know how he dropped that one, but it is what it is. Malcolm Jenkins, a better performance. 8 tackles in the matchup today. Jenkins had a sack as well. David Onyemata was big in this one with 5 tackles in the game. Demario Davis had 4 tackles. So did Janoris Jenkins. P.J. Williams had 4. Alex Anzalone had 4. Marcus Williams 4. And Davenport, who had a half a sack, had 4. Cam got going with 3, and he also had a sack in the game. The Saints had 5 sacks, 1 by Jenkins or Yamada, a half a sack by Davenport, 1 by Cam, and Trey Hendrickson had 1 as well. 5 sacks totally by the Saints defense. That helped out. They also had 1 turnover in the matchup. Okay, Deontay Harris, 3 returns for 70 yards. Boy, if we had some blockers, maybe we could have got 1 to the house. If we had some blockers, I'll tell you, I wish we had some blockers on the kick return, punt return that can absolutely make holes and open up holes and just slithers of light so that Deontay Harris can fit through. I wish we had some blockers. I really do, because these guys can't block for nothing. They give up. It's always somebody running free. It's always somebody not blocking correctly. It's always a man sliding through to make a play. They just can't open up lanes for Deontay Harris to return on. If they did, we could have at least several touchdowns from Deontay Harris this year. I just wonder if they're going to ever get that fixed. And, of course, Will Lutz was 4 of 5 today. We needed his production. He missed 1 today, but still in all, 4 of 5 and 2 of 2 from the extra points. He finished with 14 of the 26 points needed for the Saints, including the game-winning overtime field goal to lift the Saints to victory. Tommy Morstead had 4 punts. He put 1, not a really nice looking game for Tommy Morstead. He had several really ugly punts that I didn't like. And, I don't know about Thomas Morstead, man. Looking kind of shaky. That's why Gillikin's there. Nick Foles, 28 of 41, 272, 2 touchdowns on the day. David Montgomery, 21 carries. He had 89 yards. Despite how terrible their rushing attack is, they stuck to the run to try to beat the Saints. They averaged 4 yards a run. This team's stinking running the ball, but they were still able to get almost 96 yards as a collective just to keep their offense balanced. And then Allen Robinson, who wasn't supposed to play but played in this game, had 6 catches off of 7 targets for 87 yards and a touchdown. Anthony Miller, the other wide receiver, had 8 catches for 73 yards. Mooney, the little wide receiver, had 5 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown. We warned you about these guys, Robinson, Miller, and Mooney. And I talked about having to stop Montgomery, who helped extend drives for them. Jimmy Graham was self-checked in this one. 7 catches. He had 2 of them for 13 in the matchup. And it was just, it was what it was as far as they say. Roquan Smith for them. Roquan Smith had 11 tackles. This guy was everywhere. Trevathan, these are hell of a linebackers, though, to be honest with you. Smith and Trevathan, they're awesome, man. But they were some of the top guys. You've seen even LSU product Barkevius Mingo make several plays to help out on the defense to try to minimize the Saints attack. Ultimately, at the end, it went like what it went. Saints improved. They're 5-2 on the season, and they're, it's awesome, man. It's awesome as they are right now. Just right now, the Saints in control of the NFC South until Tampa Bay plays tomorrow, and we'll go from that. But so really interesting, man. This game is like the same way it's been going, family. How it's been over so long, over the damn last 3 games. It's by the skin of your teeth, and that's not by coincidence. I keep telling the family members that. Much love to all the family members. Thank y'all for joining us today. Big ups to the family members in the chat as well. I appreciate y'all joining us. T Dirty, who that to you? T Dirty don't like to play the referees. Jermaine, who that to you? Jermaine as well. And Travis Daisy, what's up, Travis? How you doing, fam? Thank you for joining us as well. Big ups to Travis Daisy in the building. Thank you for joining us, my brother. Who else we got chiming in? Who that nation? I think I gave out Alex. I gave Alex Bell a shout out. Who that to you, Alex? Thank you for joining us as well, man. Appreciate you. And big ups to you and Yearn. Jay Survivor, what's up, Jay? How you doing, brother? Good to see you in the chat as well. Big ups to you and the rest of the family members. Till, what's up, Till? My dog Till in the building. Big ups to you. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? Big ups to you. I say somebody like Bradley McDougal of the Jets or Mike Hughes of the Vikings. We just family members saying we need help in the coverage. Perry Johnson, what's up, Perry? How you doing, bro? He says Mooney is underrated. He was burning ML. Yeah, bro. And listen, and boy is Marshawn Lattimore he got his goddamn head on the swivel. And then another thing that I noticed, what's up, Tragic? Who that to you, bro? Tragic 504. Miguel Lomax, who that to you, Miguel? He said this was a hard-fought game. Couldn't run the ball because they didn't play the pass at all. The run was being played all game, Q. Bro, listen, the Saints averaged over 4 yards a rush. It depends on what kind of running attack you were getting. This team was the worst team stopping the run all team long. All team. They were backing off and playing the Saints. I seen zone being played. And I also seen them linebackers get to you quickly. But if you're running the ball, like say for instance, if you're a team like the Saints and you're doing all these screen runs, you got wide receiver tosses and and all these running back screens, wide receiver screens. They had a tight end screen where they threw the ball at Josh Hill. It's just several screens side to the side to the side. But if you're using the tight end to block and you put 2 tight ends and a fullback in and powered it against that Chicago team, they would have yielded. They were giving up 120 yards a game. That's one of the worst in football. The Saints had 122 yards just on 30 carries. They were averaging over 4 yards a carry. So it was just not like they couldn't stop them, but there was an opportunity the Saints could have ran the ball if they would have. If you stop running the ball, when you're 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, how about giving the man a fullback? Why do we have a fullback and we don't use the fullback to block? That's what I'm saying. You bring the fullback out to block for Latavius Murray. You give Latavius Murray the ball 7 times, but then when the fullback come in, you get the fullback the ball to rush for 2. I don't understand what kind of logic. You got to understand, Latavius Murray is a rhythm back. You got to give him the ball a consistent amount of time, just like Mark Ingram is. They're the same type of back. They're rhythm runners. They need a set amount of snaps to get going before you start seeing them do what they got to do. They're just not like what I would consider cold cuts. Like with Kamara, you can throw the ball here, he'll get going. You can do this with him. You can do that with him. Latavius, you got to get these big backs going. Give them the fullback. Give them the 2 tight end package is all I'm saying, bro. Instead of running Alvin, Kamara, Latavius Murray naked into the offensive line, why won't we use the fullback? And it works. It's just a standard play, and it's just it. And DC called me, say, "Hey man," he said, "What's wrong with Sean Payton, man?" I I don't know what the hell wrong with that dude. I mean, I don't know, man. But we got the win. But listen, let me hear from you. What's up, Liz? Good to see you in the chat, Liz. See the ref haters. Big up to you, Liz. Thank you for joining us. And she said the ref haters. I've been telling y'all that. Collide in Georgia says Thomas Morstead was doing those investment clips during all season where he gave out tips for investing in stocks and et cetera. I think he's thinking about life after retirement. I think so too, bro. And he definitely smelling the end of his career with Blake Gilligan sitting there. All right, Pelicans Nola, what's up? He said the Saints missed the field goal because the holder had, and then who's the holder? Wasn't the holder Thomas Morstead? Okula, what's up, Okula? Big ups to you. Uncle Paulie, what's up? El Sahid, what's up, fam? Good to see you in the chat, bro. Big ups to you. Big ups to you, Adrian. Thank you for joining us as well. 985 J in the building. What's up, fam? Good to see 985 J and 985 live in the building. Both of them in the building as well. Much love to y'all. And thank y'all for joining me on the show. All right, family. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the link in the chat so I can hear from you guys and see what your thought process on. Questions, concerns, and comments, please drop them in the chat. Or you can hit the link in the chat to get in. Once again, thank you, Perry, for your super chat, bro. Thank you, Perry Johnson, for your super chat. Perry says they need to sign a veteran defensive back. Thank you, Perry, for that. Appreciate your super chat, bro. And I agree with you, bro. I think it would help. It definitely would help. Jay Giggity, big ups to you. Good to see you in the chat as well. Deputy Mario, I see you, my friend. Appreciate you there. And once again, Perry, thank you for your super chat, bro. Thank you for that. All right. All right. Willie says Latavius look like Russell Wilson. we got to. Deputy Mario, big ups to you, my family. Thank you for joining us, brother. Appreciate you. All right. And let's see Jay Giggity and the rest of the family members in the building as well. Big ups to you. All right, family. So we got the link in the chat right there. Please feel free to hit the link. Remember, when we do these shows, we don't usually open up the phone lines. We do the chat. The chat is you hit the chat link, you'll be able to get on the show. But get on the show, you can voice your opinion, you're concerned about the Saints or celebrate the win. Whatever you feel like doing, it's all about how you feel about it. Pop in, tell us how you feel about it. If you like the win or whatnot, let us know. Or if you have any questions, concern, please put them in the chat, and I'll make sure they're viewed as well. So big ups to the rest of the family members as well on this one. Sad Scott says Murray ran wild on the Bears last year. Nothing changed with their defense. Sean Payton just want to feed him the ball. You got to, bro. They couldn't stop it last year. They couldn't stop him this year. He only had 7 carries. What you expect? He had 7 carries, man. And why did he have them? Because they had Taysom Hill. Taysom had 5 snaps out there as a quarterback, and he ran every time. He didn't even think about running the ball. And that's what I'm saying. You know, the Taysom Hill package, it's just me. It's like, okay, it worked on the Bears because the Bears are god awful in stopping the run. They knew what Taysom Hill was doing. They knew that Taysom Hill was going to take the ball and run with it, but they couldn't stop him, you know? So, I mean, they were awful. But it's just the Bears stink. They suck. They're garbage. All right, so we're going to bring it. Big ups to YT Solo. Thank you for joining us. All right, but YT popped off, I guess, up. All right, family, anybody want to pop in the show, any question, concerns, or comment? Bentley, what's up, Bentley? How you doing, bro? Good to see you in the chat. Who that to you, fam? Good to see you. All right, Kevin Conley, what's up, fam? He said, hey, Q, I heard you earlier about, okay, that Kevin Conley, big ups to you. Shandon, what's up, Shandon? Big ups to you as well. Much love to you and Yearn. Shannon, thank you for joining us in the chat. Big ups to the family members. All right, we got Willard and DC chiming in. We're going to go Willie Bibbins first, and then we'll follow up. Big time. What up, Ricky? Ricky Jones in the building as well. Big ups to the family. All right, Willie, what's up, bro?
What's up? What's up with you?
I'm chilling, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good.
What you think about? What you think?
Laying in the bed, laying in the dark.
We can see you. Say,
Yeah.
bro, let me ask you, Willie, what you think about the Saints win, man? They got the win, bro. 3 straight wins, bro. We are sitting up here 5-2 right now. We won in the NFC South until Monday when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play the Giants. We are winners right now. What you think about the Saints win over the Bears today?
I mean, man, I can't complain. Basically, Drew Brees had a squeegee, a dustpan, and a mop out there for receiver position. So, you know, I mean, what more you want, man? I know we weren't going to be able to move the ball. I knew that, and I knew, you know, the Bears were going to be like, they can't throw the ball. They ain't got nobody to throw it to, so we're going to play the run. And that's what they did.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, bro.
The whole game they played the runs, huh?
We got an opportunity, bro. Despite it's like you watch Taysom Hill play, everybody's mama know when Taysom Hill get the ball, you know. And then you look at what the Bears did. The Bears went up to the line of scrimmage and played Taysom Hill with the run, and still he was produced. The Bears were awful against the run, bro. We had 122 yards rushing on them today. We ain't had no rushing touchdowns, but we could have carried that a lot into the game to eat the clock up when we had the lead, will it?
Yeah, but who scared them back there running wide receiver routes? And they wasn't scared of nobody. I'm just saying, man, you got to look at it. Man, we ain't had nobody.
They ain't scared of Cook?
Huh?
They ain't scared of Cook?
Man, for what? who he gonna run by? I'm just saying, man, we gonna play the run, and ain't nobody gonna beat us deep, and that look like what they did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't expect. I mean, they ran the ball 30 times, bro. I mean, that's a lot for a game too. Running the ball 30 times, man.
For the Saints, you're right. That's a lot running the ball 30 times.
I mean, you got to get off of Sean Payton about that running shit, Q, because he ran it this week.
He said, "Goddamn, Q, I ran it 30 times. That's the best I could do."
Yeah. I'm just saying, boy, the man said, boy, I can't satisfy Q. I ran it 30 times. Boy, I swear, boy. Hey, but man, every time Taysom Hill get in the game, bro, my Chiefs be clenched so tight, bro, because I don't know if he's going to put the ball on the ground or what he going to do, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about Taysom too, Willie, man. But he was able to step up, bro. He been running with a lot of anger, man. And I think a lot of people, you've been hearing the news clippings of people calling him overpaid and overrated and all that stuff. And
it's all good.
Point. Right.
It's all good. They can stop pocket watching him. And look, and old boy, what his name is? See the Deuce? The Deuce must be standing for 2 P's, huh? Boy, how you let that man hit you like that and don't do nothing?
He couldn't, bro. He had when they do that, bro, he would have been tossed too. So he played it smart where the guy hit him to throw out. I know what you're saying. You say you catch him outside the stadium. That's what you for him when during the game, you know. But
you got to dive, bro. You got to dive. Hey, but look here, bro. Look here, bro. Know what I think it was? Cause man, look, you know, this is a funny world we living in now, and you know, ain't no telling, bro. There might have been a couple out there see the dudes were messing with. Cause you see, he stuck his finger in that boy's face.
Yeah, that was on the previous play.
In that boy's face, and then his boyfriend came and said, "Man, you better leave my old lady alone, bro. keep your hands off my old lady, you know." You know what I'm saying? I get
the history.
That's the only reason I can see him getting mad.
Bro, you never know the history on them dudes, man. Them guys probably played at the same university or had been rivals or something. They might have dated the same old lady. You never know what could have happened. And they probably said something. You never know what's going on because you know a lot of these players are in the same places.
Hey, them dudes with the Chicago Bears, them 2 receivers, they with them letters.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, Willie, man. We was the Saints got the win. They 5-2, bro. They threw 41 times in the matchup. And they got the win, and that's what you saying, right, Willie? You like, goddamn, they got the win.
Yeah, man. I just want to see how we gonna shake back when we get the crew back, man. We ain't even got the crew out there, bro. 41
attempts, and you had 3 of your 4 top wide receivers missing.
I'm just saying, we ain't even had the crew out there, man. And Drew Brees still completed 30-something balls. Come on, man. Without the crew out there, even though he was throwing from here to the mailbox or from here to off the porch, but you know he still did the damn thing, bro.
Yeah, you got to give him credit, bro. He still piled almost 300 yards chucking his shot.
I'm just saying, bro. When them dudes coming back, because I'm out here in Tampa, I don't know what's going on.
Mike Thomas supposed to return against Tampa Bay. So is Emmanuel Sanders. We get him back. I don't know what's going on with Marquez Callaway, but I knew the big 2 we supposed to get back for Tampa Bay.
Well, look, I got kind of like injured on the job, so I'm not working right now. So next Sunday, I don't know. We might could do us a live broadcast from Raymond James, huh? We might lay it up, huh? Cause I'm going out there. I don't know if I'm gonna get in there, but I'm going out there.
Well, you going out there, Willie? Go ahead, just tap in with us, bro, when we go live, bro, and put us on blast. Let us know what's going on. Bro.
Hey, dog, I'm going out there, boy, right down the street on Dale Mabry and Martin Luther King. I'm going out there, boy.
Shoot, when you do it, bro, let us know, bro, and let us show us what's going on. But
yeah, bro.
But go ahead, Willie.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I appreciate you, son. I appreciate the hell out of you, bro. And I'm glad I was first today. I ain't got to wait behind all them people. The game was kind of boring, so I ain't got too much content for you with the game. But God bless y'all, and everybody have a good night tonight. And y'all don't drink too much off this win.
Thank you, Willie. Same to you, my brother. Thank you for your support. Be safe out there, my brother. And who that to you?
Yeah, bro. I love y'all. Who that?
Same to you, cuz. Thank you, bro. Peace. That's Willie Bibbins, man. Willie, one of the best in the Great Saint Think Tank. Good dude, man. Much love to Willie Bibbins, man. Chilling out there. All right, we got two more. We got three people. I see you there. DC, we got Tragic 504, and then Brother Jerry chiming in next. We're going to bring DC in here. DC in the place to be. What's up, fam? I can't hear you, my brother. Unmute yourself.
What's up?
Hey,
Q?
What's up, DC? Chiming all the way from Jamaica, man. How you doing there, man?
Man, I'm right in New Orleans. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I had to deal with the no lights just like everybody else, but as you can see, my lights on. But shout out to No Lights Willie, man. I like dude, man. He had me dying laughing backstage, man. Yeah, me dying laughing backstage, man.
It's all right, man. How you doing, Don, today? You thinking about it?
There you go. You full of the jokes. We can't joke at a time like this, Big Q. I told you.
I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead. You how you feel about the Saints?
Man, we gotta get some get well soon calls for Sean Payton, bro. I told you the man's sick, bro. We gotta strap him down. We might have to do a CAT scan on him, bro. I think he coming down a little bit of brain cancer or something, bro.
DC, what are you talking about, bro? The man won the game. You heard what Willie said?
Yeah,
Willie said we can't get on weekday. He ran the ball 30 times. What you want to run him 40?
Hell yeah.
Well, what I'm saying, man, whatever it was 41 pass attempts a day. Give me that and take that other stuff back. Give me 40 rush attempts and 30 pass attempts, man. Give me 41 pass attempts a day.
As you seen, towards the end of the game, the defense, they stopped playing the run. That's right. A few times we did run it, we was gashing them. And obviously, if you've been running the ball and you've been getting stuffed in the beginning of the game, a disciplined coach is still going to implement the run later in the game because all them stuffs you had in the beginning of the game when it was so-called shutting the run down, you was softening up the defense. I mean, them dudes, it take energy to keep stuffing you like that, man. Just like you seen them guys as with our defense, before Mims put that 1-2 on Charlie Gunner, Montgomery was coming out there. Troy Aikman talking about, I see he's a great running back. I can't wait till the rest of the league finally gets to see this guy. He was complimenting him and everything because they kept getting stuff, and then they gashed one and they start to wear our defense down. But I'm talking about just for clock purposes, man. You take the lead back. The team pretty much lost their mind on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? They over there blowing up. Oh, and I got our trade too before November 3rd, bro. I'm gonna get to that. But they imploding on the sideline, man. We go up and take the lead and give it right back. We scored a little bit too fast, in my opinion. But you got to get in the end zone. So, but I'm really understanding the run thing, watching the last 2 minutes of the game or them drives we had in overtime, man. We kicked the field goal with a minute and 40 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, Will Lutz made it, but that was on first down. I mean, if you're not gonna run the ball, at least just kneel. Take some damn time off the clock just in case the kicker miss it. I mean, he missed the 27-yarder earlier. We know Will Lutz don't really miss, but shit, he missed one earlier. That's just being smart as a coach, man. You got to put your team in a better position.
Let me tell you something, DC.
The simple plays, man.
I just want to tell you, bro, you are absolutely 100% wrong on this one, bro. You never been more wrong in your life on this one, DC, bro. And I'm going to keep it real with you because our coach, Sean Payton, is the greatest coach that ever coached. How dare you say that? How dare you call him out like that? And see, that's what I'm talking about with you people. You guys are wrong for that. Sean Payton gave us our only Super Bowl. If it wasn't for Coach Sean Payton, you guys would not have a Super Bowl, and you still would be wearing the brown bags on your heads. Now you want to challenge his play calling now? Shame on you, DC.
I wish you wasn't so mad at me, man, because I sure would ask to borrow your press pass because I know you one of them soft-ass reporters be asking me dumb-ass questions. You gotta be.
Yeah, the reporter tonight, he was winding up the play like he was going to get somewhere. I was like, oh, he about to say nothing. And then he rolled it back. I was like, look at this in here, man. Come on now. Man, but you're right, though, DC. You're absolutely right, man. This is the management. Game management was most curious toward the back end of the game. And the down the line passes, all of the screens and all that. And I'm just like, listen, can't we just power run this thing? Can't we just put the fullback in the tight ends and run this goddamn ball down the Bears' throat? DC, they can't stop the run. They was giving up 120 yards. Man, we got 122.
This one of the worst rushing defenses in the league. And I respect that we won the game, and people gonna be like, well, how you talking about the Saints and y'all won? It's how we won. Like, we barely won. We could have lost. You know what I'm saying? If we would have won by 3, but I seen us in command and full control of the game the whole time, then you can't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that usually comes with running the ball. You know what I'm saying? You everything is dictated at the line of scrimmage because that's the first line of defense, that's the first line of offense, that's the first line of the wall. So you controlling that, you more than likely gonna win the game. But we didn't have to make it that hard, man. It was crazy. It was crazy that we made it that hard. And then you see, obviously, the refs up against us as usual. If that had been us and we would have caught that ball, I guarantee you that would have been a fumble all day. We could have challenged it and everything. It would have still been a fumble.
Yeah, that would definitely have been a fumble. That you're absolutely 100% right. It's no doubt about it. We would have got that fumble. We would have been called. That would have went against us. All right, DC, give me your part and thought. We got 3 more people behind. We got Tragic 504, Jared Porter, and Big Easy K. Scott. What's your time looking like, bro? You trying to stay on? What you got?
I could stay on a little longer, bro. Or I could come back in. You go ahead and get these other calls.
All right, we got some other people.
But,
We're gonna bring it.
Hold on. I got one thing I want to see before I go, man. Look.
Say it in English.
Y'all all get together, and we need to let Mickey Loomis know. We need to pull this trade off, man. I don't care what it takes. We got to put this trade together and trade with the Chicago Bears for Mims, bro, so he could come in there and he could slap the shit out of one of our defensive players every game so they could play like they did after that, bro.
Well, let me ask you something, DC. That's a great point, bro. But let the family know when the album coming out.
What, the Who That album?
No.
We're doing it right now, man. It's track 1 right here.
I'm talking about the new album coming. All right, we're gonna bring us. Hold on, DC. You stay right there, bro. We're gonna be Tragic 504. I see you, brother Jerry. Big Easy K. Scott, Big Herb. I see y'all, fam. Y'all just be patient. We got brother Tragic coming in next. How you doing there, brother Tragic? How you doing, fam?
Oh man, I'm feeling great. We enjoyed the win, but it was rough. They always make my Sunday a little rough. I got to get me a little drink afterwards. I can't just go to my Sunday, go to work the next day. I all relax. I gotta always come with a little chaser afterwards.
Bro, what's the deal, bro? The last three weeks, bro, it's been the same way, man. We got to put libations in the cup to make it through. What's wrong with that, Tragic? What's going on, bro?
Because we got the smartest coach in the world. Defense. The defense saying you got to go to Kamara, but Payton is like, I know they think we're going to Kamara because that's all we got. So you know what? I'm gonna give the ball to Kamara and try to use reverse psychology on defense.
That's pretty funny.
Bro, I don't know what this. It's just Sean Payton to me, bro. It's this is interesting, man. Like the last two, the Panthers and the Chargers game, 9 playoff teams struggling to find ways to win ball games. And then you take on the Chicago Bears team that basically imploded, bro. The guy was throwing off his back foot. The wide receiver literally 2-piece Chauncey Gardner in the middle of the game. They were literally falling in. They were falling into their own footprint. And we were up on them by 2 scores, and we allowed them to come back and force it into overtime. Ultimately, we win the game on the field goal toward the end. But my goodness, man, it's just the miscues and it's just maddening. When are we going to get to the point, Tragic, when we could be able to do it outright and win the game without having the cardiac games. Is every game going to be a cardiac game, my brother?
I think it is, but I want to give man's skin to Michael Thomas. I wonder if he was trying to get some payback for Michael Thomas.
They hit out on him.
And do the wide receiver stick together from other clubs or something? Like they got the quarterback club. I wonder if we got the wide receiver club.
Mm-hmm. Well, tragic, bro. Listen, bro. That's interesting, bro. But listen, bro, we 5-2 nonetheless, bro. We got to clean it up. We got to do what we got to do. We got to clean it up, bro. We making way too many mistakes, my brother. We got to clean it up, bro.
Yeah, we got to clean it up. But, you know, overall, I think we was a little bit low on the penalties game. We was trying to clean it up, but it seemed like those 3rd and longs is like Cole said the other night, you know, maybe these guys don't see the deep ball because Drew Brees can't throw the thing deep, and they always surprised when they get one. they don't know how to react to them.
He tried to launch one today. He was trying to throw to who was that? Traquan Smith downfield, but he tried to throw it down there, but he underthrew him. He had to turn around to try to locate. That was a pass interference right there. They didn't call that one, but nonetheless, it don't matter, man. Right? That's what be done to the Saints. It's always some kind of foolishness, but we still won. We 5-2, bro. We got a tough matchup next week against Tampa.
Hopefully we have all our horses back come next week. Hopefully Michael Thomas can return. I don't know if Sanders is going to be recuperated from his COVID, and maybe even Callaway might be back. You know.
Yeah, you could be right, bro. 3 of our 4 wide receivers is missing in the matchup, bro. We get some of them back, and hopefully, bro, as we get more and more experience, mean we finding the wrinkles needed to clear up everything. But brother Tragic, I'm gonna give you the last word, my brother. We got several other people behind you, my friend. Give me a last word, bro.
You know, we played hard. You know, we hope we learn from the mistakes. One of the things I'm kind of concerned both ways. I noticed on both sides. I don't know if this is trend with these defensive backs, but the way they tackling these guys on the ankles, it's almost like every week you see these guys, these receivers from other teams, even our team, they tackling low on the ankle from the back, and I think it's just leading to a rash of injuries. And I just don't like teams tackling like that. Tackle a man like a man. Tackle a man, you know, go through his body. All this ankle tackling and riding on the back of their calves, you know, that's cowardly to me. Tackle like men.
Yeah, that's a good point, bro. We've seen that. We had things happen with who was that? Callaway was hurt like that when the guy rolled up on him like that. So yeah, that's a serious thing that I see a lot of happening in the league today. So it's problematic. But once again, thank you, brother Tragic, for chiming in. My brother. Who that to you? Thank you, my brother, for chiming in.
Who that? Let the Rev got to say about some of this. I ain't hear about the Rev in a while.
The Rev says, "Hey, baby, let me tell you something, baby. Off top, baby, let me tell you something, baby. We got to win, baby. Listen, baby, let me tell you something, baby. CQ over there, baby. I know, baby. I know CQ, baby. He want him to run the ball 50 times a game, baby. Let me tell you something, baby. But let me be honest with you, though, baby. We got to win, baby. But we're going to do better. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing better every day, baby. We're going to do it good, baby. And big ups to DC. We got a reggae album coming out, baby. He the son of Bob Marley, baby. I'm telling you, baby. We like Bob. We got to show some support, baby. So big up to you, baby. Thank you. That's Tragic, baby. Who that?
All right.
Hey, Ralph, that's secular music, Ralph. You ain't supposed to be talking about that.
We got gospel reggae, bro. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Tragic. Appreciate you. Who that to you, brother?
All right, man. Y'all.
Peace.
That's brother Tragic chiming in there. We're gonna bring in. We got 2 people. We got brother Jerry next, and a Big Easy K Scott. I see you, fam, and Big Herb coming up next. Here you go, brother Jerry. What's up, fam? How you doing?
What's up, Big Q?
What's up, cuz? How you doing, bro?
All's well, baby. I'm gonna tell you right now, baby. We got the win today, baby. We gotta keep on going, baby. We gotta make it stronger, baby. I'm telling you right now, baby. It's gonna be all right, baby. Just hang in there, baby.
That's right, baby. Do it, baby. I'm gonna tell you something, baby. It's all good, baby. Listen, let me tell you, baby. Bottom line, baby. Let me tell you something, baby. And it's a win, baby. Sometimes you're gonna have a hard win, baby. Sometimes, baby, you gotta win. You gotta hold on, baby. You win by the skin of your teeth, baby. Let me tell you something, but you gotta hold on, baby. You know, you gotta hold on. Baby. Do that to you, baby. Go ahead, Brother Jerry. You're doing pretty good, Reverend.
Right. What's going on,
pretty
brother?
good, Rev.
My brother on the left.
What's up, brother?
My brother in the middle.
I'm chilling, baby. How you? Who that?
Oh man, I'm feeling so much better, man. After Zeta came through, you know what I'm saying? I got my power back on Saturday, so I'm happy to be back on Sunday.
That's wonderful.
And that's two big victories for me. So coming back home and seeing the Saints survive another game. So I'm happy. So that's why I'm happy. But
you ain't lying, Brother Jerry. Surviving, man. You got that right.
Yeah,
and they definitely did that.
I gotta address this, Q. It was like a godsend, bruh. Especially like the last quarter and overtime. Now I'm sure everybody else mentioned the same thing I'm about to say about the Mario Davis strip. I would not the ball dude's ball out the hand to recover for a fumble to win the game. And like I say every week, the referees always trying to find ways to screw us yet again and again and again. They just don't want us to win. You know why? Because they are jealous of us. And I've been saying that even before the season started. These referees love to screw the Saints. And I don't know why. It's because they hate our guts. I'm afraid it is. But I gotta give you my good, bad, and ugly about this game. Now first the good. The offensive line, they played well. They stepped up. And I'm happy for them. The bad, that secondary need a lot of freaking work to do. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Q, next Sunday night, we're on prime time again. We're facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I've been hearing talk about this. They might split us, but I don't know about that now. But we got to step up just like we did when we played them the first time in New Orleans. We gotta show up like we did when they came to us, and we gotta show up out there and do the best we can to sweep them. That's all we gotta do because that defense they made some good moves today. They made a couple of turnovers to get the ball back, so that's a good thing.
Right.
But the referees, oh my God, that's the ugly part. That's always gonna be the ugly part right there. Soon, like I was saying last week, for example, you make a running pass for like 15 yards. What happens? Hold it. Offense. Okay? Do a pass play. About a 20-yard bomb. What happened? Illegal shift. Offense. Before the snap, false start. Before the snap again, delay a game. I say they find that the referees always gonna find ways to screw us. And that's gonna throw us off the game. But if we could just stop all this stupid penalties and everything, and the defense stepped up and played better, and the offense continued to play better, the special teams, the whole damn team. If everybody just do their part and keep winning like we're supposed to be doing, we're gonna be all right. I'm not worried about the Super Bowl right now. I'm not worried. I'm only focused on having a winning season.
Right, Brother Jerry, you're right, bro. I mean, I'm with you on that, bro. I think you're absolutely 100% right. We got to clean up the miscues, bro. No doubt about it, man. Too many mistakes, bro. Way too many mistakes. And the Saints got to be able to do some stuff, man, where, you know, we can't simply keep falling out of this thing. We get the issues when we you know, we look like what we look, and that's a shame, bro. We can't look like that, man. We got to do better than what we doing, Brother Jerry.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, TJ. I'm sorry I got cut off, but I came back on. But I just want to give my address, man.
Well, brother Jerry, as always, bro, we appreciate you, bro, for your support and everything you bring, bro. You always bring the passion, you bring the good vibes, and bring some comedy along with it, bro. So I appreciate you, bro. The great Saint thank, love you, bro, and we all with you, bro. So we appreciate your comment today, my friend.
Anytime, Big Q. And Devin, you take care, my brother.
All right, brother Jared.
Peace, bro. Be safe out there, bro. Who that?
All right, y'all be all right.
That's brother Jerry, one of the best out there. We're gonna bring in Big Easy K Scott next. Big Irv, I got you, bro. You up next after brother Big Easy. Brother Big Easy K Scott, are you in the building, bro?
What's happening, baby? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, DC? How going on?
What's up, my brother? I'm good.
Oh man, sure. Yes, sir. Living here in the ATL, but I'm born and raised out in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Been here for about 15 years now, but they can't stand me. They don't even want to look at my face every time I come to work. And I'll make sure they see it. Eyes down when you see me, your pathetic self. Eyes down when you look at me.
Yo, they drove right now too, man.
Oh, they drove.
They like Thanksgiving every day over there. They picking off on them Falcons, man.
Who you
Everybody
telling? Who you telling? Man, I want to talk about this game. This game, you know, like you say, so far this year for the last 5 games, like you with a whiskey bottle in one hand, a blunt in your mouth, and some Advils in the other hand, like you going through the motions. You going through the motions through the whole game. You don't know how to celebrate or be mad at the same damn time. But we did some good things. I talk about that boy Kamara is a straight beast.
Yeah.
We got the steal. He down there the steal of the whole decade. That boy is a true beast. But we got to protect him. We got to protect him. And Sean Payton, he's so-called, he want to be the greatest coach of all time, but you gotta elevate yourself. You gotta redo yourself. That's why he want to be so much in the same breath of Belichick. But Belichick played the game like he played chess. I'm gonna take what you give me. If you give me the pass play, I'm gonna throw it down your throat. If you open up the run, I'm gonna mix it up like that. Now, I'm with you, Big Q. I love to run the ball. But you saw the intermediate pass was open for him a lot. We dropped some. We had some key drops. Because Kamara dropped 2 passes. I saw Kamara drop 2 passes, and when I saw him drop, I said, "Boy, his mouth was watering because he saw the open field. If he would have caught it, and he just dropped it right before he took off. I said he saw the open field." And I don't know what's up with them refs. I don't know if Sean Payton and Mickey Lubin slept with one of their wives or something, because it's around the league. They hate us. They hate us with a passion. I'm talking about they hate us with every beans of us. They if anything even possibly questionable, we're going to get that flag. And if it's not questionable, if it's against us, we going to get it. The only day that me and my partner, he from New Orleans too, we was in Hooters watching the game. And when your boy hit Chauncey with that 2-piece, Chauncey was like, "Bro, I even had no beef with you." Like, he hit him the first time he looked at him, said, "What the hell?" Like, he was confused, like, "Bro, like, why you hit me? I talked mess to number 17. Why you came in the picture?" It was so confusing. And me and my pa was looking at it and said, "Bro, if they throw a flag on us for retaliating, I don't know what I'm going to do." But I'm so glad that it threw the whole penalty on him, because you saw Chauncey had it on. Your boy had his back turned to the man. Next thing you know, he going to come to the dude and slap him across the head and then square up. I said, "Bro, what the hell?" That just came out of left field. But with all the said and done, through all the negative, I'm glad we got the win.
We won.
I'm glad we keeping up momentum.
Right.
We are seeing more and more each week, more positives. It's a kind of blessing in disguise that Michael Thompson been out.
Yep. Because
it allowed other guys to step up. You're starting to see some gems in there, like your boy Callaway. That's a new gem that we got.
Yep.
We're starting to see like your boy Fowler. That's a new gem. Yep. So even if Sanders decide to give it up, we got some players right now who could step in and fill that void. Now we could have like truly like a good 3 or 4 receiver deep, instead of depending on one receiver, a tight end, and a running back. So now we starting to roll a little bit. I'm still mad at Sean Payton for the more predictable ass calls. Like I was pissed off. I was so pissed off at the towards the end of the game. No, towards the end of the fourth quarter, when we had 16 seconds left and a timeout. Take a shot. You never know. Just take a shot.
Right.
Take a shot
on that. Take a shot. That's all you do is take a shot. Why you nail on that? Just take a shot.
You can't score a touchdown on a swing pass to Kamara, bro.
That's true.
You ain't about to do that 13 seconds.
But I would have still. I'll put a little like this. Even hell, you always throwing in there always that Taysom Hill in for a running play. Hell, I would have gave the ball to your boy. Who is that, Wilson? You know he got an arm.
Right.
Throw the defense off. Throw him in there. So that would have threw him all the way off. Oh Lord, they might take a shot. Take a shot. You got some speed out there.
Winston could run a little bit.
Yeah, Winston can run too. He could have broke off about 50 yards. Let me tell you something. We playing too scared. We are playing too scared. We are playing too conservative. And when we got too many weapons, when we're gonna have to be playing like that, and that's what's gonna cause us to lose. Even though I know we got the better team than Tampa Bay, but the way that our mentality is right now, the defense don't trust each other. The defensive front, the front seven do not trust the secondary. Because they feel like if we don't get up there, they're not going to hold up, and we're going to wind up staying on this field a whole nother 5 minutes than we need to. And it's killing us. And it's killing us. But I'm just waiting for this next game against Tampa. I'm praying that the Giants whoop the hell out of them. Out of Tampa Bay. I am praying for that. I'm praying that the Giants all of a sudden just become that 07 Giant. That 07. All of a sudden that Pierre Paul and Strahan just come back on the field out of nowhere. This beat the hell out of Tom Brady. Like, you remember us? And sack the piss out of his ass the whole game. And then destroy his confidence all. But we're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna wind up winning the division. It's gonna be a lot harder than we expected because of this COVID and people getting hurt and stuff. But we're gonna still win the division. We're gonna do what we gotta do.
Well, I appreciate you there, Big Easy K Scott, man. That's absolutely 100%, bro. We got to improve, bro. We looking good, and you see them fighting, bro. It's a lot of mistakes, man, and we just got to get to that part. You know, and I'm just looking forward to this game because it's like this is a major game against Tampa Bay, man. It's for the division lead. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be fighting like dogs, not to get swept. We got to put them underneath us, man. And everybody that was supposed to lose to help us actually lost. You know, you had Green Bay, who we lost to, they lost today. Minnesota took care of them for us. And, of course, Atlanta took care of Carolina to keep them off of us a little bit. And we won today, which means now the focus is taking care of business and with Tampa Bay coming up next weekend. And, listen, that puts us in the driver's seat for a little bit and puts us in that elite class of NFC teams as it stands, the Seattles, Arizonas, and teams that are up there in the 5-2 class and beyond that. So I like, you know, even though it's not a perfect win, 30 rushes is a start. That's okay. Even though I would like to see more against one of the worst rush defensive teams in the league. But ultimately, man, 3 straight 3-point win games. You know, it got me questioning because I look at stuff like a coach. Like when we win games and the coach says, yeah, we did this, but when we got to do this, that's how I view the game. I don't view the game like somebody sitting there, man, we got it. I'm happy for the win. I view it like a coach. And that's just my perspective. I've seen the positive, but I've seen a lot of the miscues that we got to clean up on our end, that we need to start dominating these teams moving forward. But go ahead, Big Easy K Scott. I'll give you the last word, bro, before we go to Big Earth.
Hey, you're 1,000% right because it's like that's why even though I hate the Patriots, I love Belichick. Belichick, after every victory he had or lost, he always tells, look, there's some things we can improve. He watched the game thoroughly and said there's some things we can improve, there's some things we could do, because That's a man who strives for perfection. If a man who always strives for perfection, he always looking for faults and how he could tweak certain details of your game. And a coach is trying, instead of looking at yourself trying to make yourself look good, if you're striving for greatness, that gonna automatically rub off your team. That gonna automatically rub off the team. That means your team not gonna be cocky. That means we're not gonna try to do, ain't gonna try to do a dap up after every time you do a pass breakup. No. I dap you up after I get it on pick 6 or we get an interception, then that's all right, we call it a turnover. That's a dap on time, not just for a regular breakup.
Mm-hmm.
Because a regular breakup, what's good be all right, I'll stop you on 2 and 15, but all of a sudden I give you a 50-yard pass. That one, I ain't do nothing. All I did is to delay the inevitable. That's all I did, to delay the inevitable.
Right.
But we gonna get better. We gonna get better. Like I said, I would like to see some trades happen. When is the trade deadline? This Monday?
November 3rd.
Yes,
No,
Tuesday.
so it's on Tuesday, on Election Day.
Yeah.
I would love us to make a move for a defensive back. A defensive back, I think we really need that. I think a defensive back, like I would love to make a move for Gilmore, but I don't think the Patriots gonna give him up. But I would love to make a move for a good, decent defensive back that gonna bring pressure on Lattimore. I think if Lattimore has some pressure on him, he gonna play up the status. Like next week, he gonna play down there like he's a Hall of Fame. Because it's prime time against Mike Williams, against them, he gonna play out of his mind because he know that's his prime time. He want to play on prime time type level. But if we get another defensive back in there that will able to play 2 safeties deep, and hell, I'd rather see CJ. He been getting burnt like toast lately in the slot. He getting burnt like toast. I would like to move. I like to get another defensive back, put him put him where Jenkins at, and put Jenkins in the slot.
I seen them doing that this game, brother. They put PJ Williams back there at safety, and they had Jenkins kind of in the slot. But they was doing that in dime though. So
yeah, I saw that a couple of times too.
Yeah,
and it did some good. Even though they had some plays that on the receiver got cut off, or got open on. But if you watch the whole play, they got some picks. And that's how it was able to do the pick. And the field was kind of sloppy too. The field was sloppy because you saw a lot of people slip down who got open because the player slipped. So, like I said, I agree with you a lot. I always agree with you, Big Q, that the only way we're gonna win, we gotta be a truly balanced attack.
Right.
We gotta let the defense guess every time that we do. And like I said, and I hate that they switched out the running backs. Like you put Kamara in one play, then you put in your boy. Who is that? Number 20.
Murray.
Yeah, you put Murray on the stage. Run both of them at the same time. Now you got the defense definitely know what you get because you don't know if you're gonna run the ball or you can swing Kamara out for the pass. You don't know how you're gonna do it. Run them both at the same time. Double I formation. Now run out. And I promise you, we will have way more success the majority of the time. Because then they're gonna both feel like I'm a part of the game. You will really have nobody get hot. You will really have nobody really get cold during the game. Because that'd be the problem a lot of time with Murray. If he's sitting on the sideline, he cold. So now when you put him in the game, you expect him to run by 20, 50 yards on one play, and his legs is cold. He's not warmed up at all. Mm-hmm. So you gotta both give him that time to run that field. And keep Taysom Hill as a damn receiver. Keep him as a damn receiver. That's his best assets. He run the ball good every now and then, but he's best as a receiver. He is a fast tight end. He fast like old Vernon Davis. Fast. And he's strong like a tight end. Keep him like that.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, bro.
Oh no, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I think you're right. I mean, Taysom, use him I'm not a fan of using him as a quarterback because if you notice, when Taysom comes out there, he don't even look at throwing the ball. He hikes the ball and turn into a running back. He don't even read the defense. It's supposed to be the run pass ratio is supposed to be a run pass situation, but it's just blatantly one sided, and it worked against the Bears because they stink stopping the run. But I mean, he don't even try to look at throwing the ball, man. I'm like, he don't even read the D. And then there's everybody's playing around the box, and he's still, running. You don't even look at what's, and that's why
I think some of that got to do with Sean Payton, though, Big Q, because I watched him play in with Taysom Hill running. Do you realize when we put him out there, Taysom Hill ran to the same hole, the same direction every time. So it's obvious that that's a design play for him to do what he's doing.
DC, I got to touch you down again, bro. You lean in the direction of talking about my coach, and I'm not gonna
But I'm gonna tell the truth, man. You know how it is. You're
not gonna tell the truth on my coach.
You're a non-contrarian today. Huh?
You are not gonna tell the truth on my coach today. I'm just gonna let you know that, sir.
This coming from the man who said Sean Payton full of
stupid. And one more thing, bro. Can we get something better than the two damn raggedy ass plays that we do on fourth down?
Oh,
if it ain't the pitch out, if it's not the pitch out to Kamara, it's a quarterback sneak to damn Breeze. We
got one more. We got that fake the fake toss to the running back and the fullback up the middle. I'm sick of that shit too.
No. We got the one when you let Latavius Murray block for the fullback. How about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's the fake pitch to the running back, and then you get to the fullback, and Murray running up blocking.
Murray blocks for the fullback. Are you kidding me, bro?
Really?
Why not just let the fullback when Kamara out there, right?
Boy, oh yeah, mercy.
But I tell you what, Big Easy, K. Scott, thank you for your call, bro. Appreciate you chiming in.
I appreciate it, man. I just want to wish everybody blessings, man, help, man, out. Everybody who was affected by the storm out there, man, that's lately hit, man. I'm praying for y'all, praying for all our family out there, man, because I just want to let you know about 10 people confirmed by 10 deaths happened in Atlanta because that storm up there, because they knocked down the trees. I'm talking about a lot of trees in Atlanta, and a lot of trees fell on people's houses and killed them in their bedroom and stuff. So, man, I'm praying for everybody who was affected by this storm, man. God bless them, bro. And just, we praying for you, and we loving on you, bro, during this time, man. So just want to give a prayer and a shout out to all the family out there, who's affected by the storm and who have family affected by the storm, man.
Well, that was well said, bro. We appreciate that, man, and we're sending it all out, man. There's a lot of terrible storms this year, especially all over the South, the Gulf South, and especially speaking for Louisiana, man. We had two storms and 3 tropical storms and 2 hurricanes. I was like, man,
ain't over yet, Big Q.
Yeah, and they still got stuff rumbling and shaking all around. So it's a terrible thing all the way around. But hey, Big Easy K. Scott, man, that was great words, bro. Thank you for your commentary, bro. And you be safe out there as well, my friend. And who that to you?
Man, appreciate it, man. Who that to both of y'all, baby? Good night.
All right, Big Easy, be easy, baby.
Thank you, bro. Later. All right, we're gonna bring in Brother Irv. What's up, Big Irv? How you doing, fam?
What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. How you love this fantabulous win by our excellent head coach? Listen, before you get going, bro, let me just let you know this is the non-bashing Sean Payton show. We will not be participating with the bashing of Sean Payton. Sean Payton is an excellent coach. If it wasn't for Sean Payton, we would not have our Super Bowl. We'll be sitting up here looking like the Atlanta Falcons or the Cleveland Brown Turds. We would not have a championship if it wasn't for Sean Payton. This is a no Sean Payton bashing show, Big Irv, because I know you're going to come with it.
We could be looking like the Allison Eagles. They got my eyes bleeding watching this game.
Lord.
This is some bad football going on right now.
You said the 2 teams name, and I was like, oh, Lord.
Yeah, them 2 teams.
Put them on the same field, man.
I got the volleyball, and it still hurt. It's hurting.
Bro, that's I mean, the Eagles is just awful, bro. And the Cowboys, I'm in pity mode with the Cowboys, bro. I feel sorry for the Cowboys and bro. It's a great year. It's a great year, bro. All the teams that we hate. But listen, DC, all of the teams we hate are doing terrible right now. The Atlanta Falcons stink. The Minnesota Vikings stink. And the Dallas Cowgirls stink. And then a caveat in it is the Eagles stink. So we are 5-2 despite the 3 straight heart attack games. We are 5-2, bro, and temporarily on top of the South. We got to make sure we take care of that next week. But we looking good, bro. How you feel about the win today?
Oh man, it was good, man. But I think at the end of the season, we're gonna be saying bye to 2 players. Not only Drew Brees, but Thomas Morstead, man. I don't know, man. He had some, some slightly underwhelming kicks today, man. He had a 31-yard and he was kicking from the 50. I'm like, man, come on, man. It's a field position game right now. It's nip and tuck. You got to put that ball at the 5 or the 10, man. He was lacking today. And I like what Big Easy was saying about the secondary today. I would like to see, I know we can't stand P-Rob and he give up some big plays, but I think CJ playing the type of player that Anthony Miller was, kind of that quick hit slot. I think P-Rob is kind of better. They had Malcolm Jenkins coming down. He was playing the tight ends and a running back out the backfield while they had PJ playing deep with Marcus Williams. I like that idea, but Chauncey Gardner, he was, Miller was killing them on the crossing routes. I don't know if it was footing or bad technique, but a handful of plays when they're going to pass 3rd and 15, I would have liked to see, P-Rob on that slot. I mean, he's been on the team 3 years now. He's getting like $6 to $7 million a season, and he's just riding the pine. You got to get some work out of him. I just thought he would have did better than the play calling. Like I said, besides we already know the horrible 3rd and 4th down calls, especially on 3rd down and short, 4th and 2, these same tosses to Kamara when you're trying to go one of the 2 fastest linebackers in the league, plus Khalil Mack just blowing up the ends, just like, let's just change it up. Why not even try a naked boot? You tell me, can Breeze get to the corner? Can he? Good luck. If he can't outrun the D tackle to the corner,
man.
Jesus, man. I'm just
I ain't never seen nobody that slow, Big Earl.
Right.
Man, I said Drew scrambling. He got a 10-yard. He's spotting your 10, Drew. So you got a guy spot Drew 10 yards, bro. And the best Drew could get is 2 off the 10. Right. Wow.
He got about 3, Big Q. It's about 3.
On a lucky day, if he got on really, really light sneakers, he can get it. It's almost like he got weights on the shoes. He got training shoes he running in.
Weights, man.
Hey,
weights we used to wear when you play basketball. You try to, you're trying to build up those calves.
Yeah, get them high, bro. Hey, Gilmore was telling y'all about Morstead though. For Halloween, he dressed up as Thomas Morstead, man. So I think everybody know his time is up, including him, man. We just trying to ride the season out with him. Hopefully,
right. Yeah, you can kind of see it, man. Let's have him on the sideline reporter next year or something. But he need to go, man. But overall, I like the one. I like the D-line played good. I know we gave up something. We got gassed a few times in the running game, but the running back really had to work for it. I like Davenport showed up. He was getting pressure. DeMario Davis, he looked good on the blitz. He had that one where he missed, but I think Rankins owed him out and cleaned it up for him. And man, I'm feeling bad about Sheldon Rankins. He can't stay out the injury tent for no reason.
Me too, bro.
And I thought he was starting to come on, man. I'm like, every time he looks good, next game it's an injury, man. So I don't know. I don't think we bring him back just because he can't stay healthy next year. But they didn't show what happened, but the commentators made it sound like it was real bad, but he walked off. I'm just hoping maybe he can make it back before the end of the season, but no telling right now. And Anzalone, I thought he played well the game. I didn't see too many missed tackles. There was no flags on him this game, so I thought overall the defense played okay. But man, if it's not every week feel like the secondary there's someone getting picked on. Last week it was CJ and Marcus Williams. This week I thought Janoris Jenkins kind of played a little. He did great in the running game, but his coverage I thought could have been a little bit better, man. It's just if we can just get it working together, I think we can stand up. But I don't know, man. I just think it might be too late for this defense to come together, man. Just every week, just these big plays, man.
As bad as we look, we still like a meddling middle of the pack defense when you look at stuff outside of the red zone thing, compared to other teams in the league. You got a lot of teams doing bad right now defensively. I don't think it's too late for them to come together. but I think it's going to take a drastic change in philosophy. Like Big Q said, a younger player getting in there maybe could steal somebody positions. Somebody with some nuts that can talk directly to Sean Payton and Dennis Allen to get them to kind of shift things a little bit, man, and recognize that it's not working, because we getting by on the skin of our teeth. And the Saints are an organization that they like to sit on their hands and not do nothing when it appears to be working. Like, you know, like you don't see that cliff there you're about to fall off. They just gonna keep pushing it back, and slowly rolling to the cliff, man, until we hit it. And then it's panic, and you want to try to do all these moves when we hit the cliff. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you got plays like, I understand we're gonna give up points, but that touchdown pass to the guy from tight end. I mean, what was it, 3rd and 4? I mean, that's too easy. I mean, we didn't make the offense work at all. He just ran a simple flat. He ran a 4-yard flat to the pylon. Janoris Jenkins just sat back and watched the play develop right in front of him. In a better corner, I felt like that's a pick six. That's a 99-yard pick six, man.
I think it was a good play call for the scheme we was running, because I mean that's the tough thing, man. You got them guys crossing, and you got to decide on the fly who gonna pick who. You know, I don't think they discussed that before. You don't know what route they running, but when they did it again, I was like, come on, man.
We get in the red zone, and we struggled this week in the red zone. I mean, we're struggling to get touchdowns in the red zone, and Chicago got it easy to me. I just wish it was more. You know, we made offensive work harder, and like I said, the defense played good. We got a lot of sacks, but in the clutch is the key. When we needed stops, just felt like we wasn't getting them. When we needed a ball batted down so they can kick a field goal instead of a touchdown, it just wasn't happening.
Right.
Yep.
But I think the red zone thing got to do with linebackers, man. I mean, we pretty much Demario Davis, and then you're gonna run Anzalone out there. We get on the goal line, and we trying to still do the same thing with 2 linebackers. You might put 5 DNs out there, a little bit of a 5-2 situation or something like that. Are they gonna stay in that modified nickel and make it look exotic? But you got to put some damn linebackers on the field in the red zone, man. And we need some dudes out there who are going to be able to handle their business. Like, we got to find a linebacker that can guard tight ends. I mean, we've been saying that shit for like 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? Until you do that, they can create all type of mismatches and mess your coverage up. You got Lattimore trying to guard Jimmy Graham in the red zone. Like, I mean, come on, man. It worked. This game, luckily, Jimmy Graham was dropping shit left and right. Scared to get hit. They hit his legs a couple of times. Man.
That shake him up.
Shut him down.
Yeah, so he don't like that.
The players knew something about him. Obviously, they know he don't like to get hit in the legs.
Arms, everything.
Right. He was scared to get hit, so that kind of worked out. But you know, a smart team, man. I'm still wondering when we played Minnesota and we had that tight end on PJ. What the hell are we gonna do if they do that again? Because I don't think we even fix something as simple as that.
Yeah, that's what's killing me. This defense been together for the better part of 4 seasons. The only new piece is Malcolm Jenkins, and it felt like the defense is taking a regression. It's looking like that 2011 defense that played Vernon Davis, and the only difference is Malcolm Jenkins. I don't know if he's not doing what they brought him in here, what they expected from him. I don't know.
Irv, I said that, bro. I was like, listen, there is no reason why the Saints defense should look like that, and all they put was Malcolm Jenkins in there, who's bringing his intelligence level in there to try to help Marcus Williams. That has not told. Now, I expected Emmanuel Sanders to help those wide receivers, because if you look at what Emmanuel said, you got to credit Emmanuel Sanders for what's happening with these young wide receivers. All of them are stepping up. So obviously you have the wide receiver that's in there, that's off the field, and Curtis Johnson that's helping those guys on the field. Man, let me tell you something. Emmanuel Sanders really is helping those young guys. Traquan saying it better. You see Marquez Callaway, Deontay Harris. They all are looking really
Austin
good.
Paul had a nice little catch too.
He had a nice catch. You know, he got on there. But this is the thing, though. I was thinking that same thing was going to happen with Malcolm Jenkins, with Marcus Williams. But notice, DC and Big Irv, y'all don't have them young safety players behind the Marcus Williams and Marcus struggle. Saints don't pull Marcus off the field or Chauncey Gardner-Johnson off the field if they struggle, because they don't have anybody to put there. What are they going to do? But they gonna put Patrick Robinson up there?
If Marcus Williams going out, I guess it's
we got Swearinger.
spot.
Swearinger wasn't activated. He hadn't been activated.
What's going on with Swearinger, man? He stole Sean Payton pills or something? He took some of them vitamins from Sean Payton.
I don't know if that might not be Payton. That's to me. I think that's more Dennis Allen than it is Payton. Because Dennis Allen, it likes Marcus. We loves Marcus Williams, and he believes in Marcus Williams. And I like Marcus Williams.
To his damn daughter or something, bro? What's going on?
And I don't know the intricacies of it, DC. The only thing I'm saying is what I'm seeing on the field, bro. Say that again, Bigger.
This would have been a game to play DJ Swearinger because you really you got they run 2 tight ends. You got Graham Mag commit. I mean, you got a lot of crossing routes. You want someone to lay that hammer to keep those receivers out the middle. So I thought if any game, then you're playing with the wind, you know it's going to be a kind of slow-paced game. I thought this was a Swearinger game where he at least could have been active and got a handful of plays. But, I mean, if he ain't playing this game, I don't expect to see him the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to play him against Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? Even though you played in that first game, I just don't see it. If he ain't made it on the field after all this time, I don't see when we're going to bring him in unless someone gets hurt.
Yeah, that's a shame, bro. Him being inactive. And that's the thing. I want us to be able to see Swearinger out there because, you know, it's just amazing to me. The secondary did a much better. The Saints defense stepped up a lot better this game here in terms of getting 5 sacks today. They got 5 sacks. They even got an interception today. forced a fumble, but they took it away from him. Like I said, they're gonna take touchdowns off the board from you. They're gonna take stuff away from you. They make rules on the spot. And they get away with it because nobody, and I'm gonna tell you, nobody out there has a full NFL updated playbook. I mean, you can refer to when they say a play, and you go in. Let me get my playbook and look that up. Nobody don't have no football, none of that. They don't have no playbook. Them people can make that up whatever they want to. Oh, he was at forward progress. How you stopping this progress? You ain't blow the whistle. The clock was still turning. That's why Coach Payton was running around. He was upset with the replay. How is that guy? How did you pull that off the board? They didn't call that, but see, they can do anything. That's why I say when you the New Orleans Saints, you can't have these type of miscues. And I push the team to perfection. I want them to play as perfectly as they can because I understand that the referees is waiting there to steal opportunities from you, like they did with Demario Davis's fumble. When he took it away from that guy and not calling the plays. There was a blatant holding play when Cam broke free and the guy literally reached and grabbed Cam. And the referee was standing there looking like this and didn't throw it. I was like, that's a hold. And it's like they just
had his whole arm in his hand. Cam Jones
had the whole thing. Referee sitting up there looking like that. And I'm saying, look at this. See, that's why that's the shirts in the pro shop that I outly disrespect the referees. They are vestige and appendage. I call them arm of the octopus. That's exactly what they are. They control these games. When they get close like that, then they come out with these weird callings. And we've been calling them out because the last couple of games been real blatantly cheating and giving the opposition team. But see, the last 2 games, DC, they gave 1 penalty against the Chargers who be screwing up. And you see a young team like the Chargers with all them rookies and them guys just coming off injury and ain't making no play and they having no penalties. They had 1 penalty against the Chargers, 1 penalty against the Panthers. Seriously, their whole defense is rookies. Damn, they're unproven players.
Everybody disciplined when they come play the Saints. BQ, you know you come.
That's amazing.
That's a good team, brother. Them dudes get it all together and they be focused, man. They come.
Yeah, Q, I think it's an NFL agenda, man. Because I watched a few Rodgers Brady games, as if they're down, the refs are doing everything they can to get Green Bay and Tom Brady back in the games. Like in the game early against Minnesota, Aaron Rodgers fumbled. They went in the boot for about 10 whole minutes to determine
it was a
that
clear
was a
fumble
fumble.
too.
And Alvin, was it ever? I'm like, Jesus. I mean, everyone know. I mean, you got people. You know, half of the people was walking on it. You know, walking out the stands. I mean, headed home. It's like, what are they doing? There was 10 minutes trying to get Aaron Rodgers another opportunity to tie this game up, and it was an obvious fumble. Man, they do the same thing for Brady. I think it's an NFL agenda against the Saints and to try to have this Brady Rodgers, championship game, a Super Bowl when he was in the AFC, and it seemed like it's the same thing happened to the Saints every year with these refs, man. I don't know if Sean owes somebody money and he ain't give it to him. I mean, I don't know what is going on, man.
Nah, it's the fact that we the only team in NFL history, bro, that actually stood up to the refs when they did us dirty twice.
Right.
Because everybody forgets about the Bounty Gate thing. Well, they had to come out and basically say their information was inaccurate. All they had was the recording of what
that was Paul.
The coach said.
Paul do the separate investigation. He was like, "All right, I see nothing wrong with him," but they didn't tell. They
apologized. They apologized after the fact on the low.
After the fact, right?
Yeah, they apologized, but because them guys pushed the issue. If you remember, a lot of our players, they had lawsuits and the whole nine. They was on the news. That them dudes was going on CNN. Like they really was trying to fight that, behind the scenes monster that we all know exists in the referees, where they tell the games for the points to be a certain way based on Vegas and all that. Not gambling and betting on teams is legal all across the country. So you don't think it's gonna get any better with that, you know what I'm saying? But other teams then got cheated too. Like I remember when Dez Bryant with the catch with the Cowboys, and we could go on and on about all type of plays that they overturned for whatever reason. So it ain't like they just do that to the Saints, but I think they do it to us because like they know the fans know what's up, and we be on the referee's ass. And they like to piss you off because it's blatant. They face mask Alvin Kamara probably 3 or 4 times last game. They ain't calling out once. They ain't calling out
every time
once.
he ran to the outside, someone grabbed his face mask, and it was obvious. It's just bad calling, man. Bad play call. I got to ask y'all, what y'all think about the rookie wide receiver today? I think he got to get a little bit stronger. A few passes breezed through him. He got to learn how to come back to the ball.
You talking about Juwan Johnson?
Yeah. I like his size. I mean, I know he's no DK Metcalf or nothing like that, but I like those big, strong, fast receivers, man, because I seen Tommy Lee Lewis and Deontay Harris. I mean, they get in the open field and, they getting brought down by one arm tackle, which I just because you one tackle away from a big gain, and feel like they just went down a little too easy for me. So I favor the bigger, stronger, faster receivers, and I like his size, but he got to play a little better if you ask me.
Yeah, but you don't really know what you got with them guys based on how the system is, because it's all off of timing and what Drew Brees see versus what he see. So it's a lot of things where they got to be on the same page. I think it just takes time in our system to see what's going on, unless you got like a generational talent like Michael Thomas, or you got Marcus Colston coming here. Brandon Cooks was another one. It's only really good.
The offense down pack after the game.
Well, he might be a special one. You know what I'm saying? You got to really be a special one. You know what I'm saying? To get it as a rookie, in my opinion. Sean Payton, especially for the receivers, and maybe Drew Brees too, they don't really like try to work rookies in that much unless they really think you're special, and then they'll tailor a lot of stuff to you. Yeah, they'll probably babysit you a little bit or call plays that they know you understand because you're that good.
Right.
Shoot, this guy Michael Thomas could take a 5-yard slant route and bust it for 30. Yeah, we gonna run slants all the time till he figure out the other thing, which probably why they call him slant boy. Because that's what he started off doing. Nobody couldn't stop it though. So it's like, what's the problem, Mike? But at the same time, Juan, I don't know what to make of him, bro, because he not on the same page, obviously, with Drew. But Drew got some type of trust in him. He threw it damn near in the middle of that zone with 3 guys right there. So he could catch that jump ball. So I think that's the thing that he does, and they're gonna try to put him in situations where he could just, go up and target the ball, and that's the only time I see him get receptions.
When you get big guys like Juwan Johnson, big physical guys, you throw the ball, put them in the red zone, and throw the ball at them. And then, of course, we've been saying for a while that Juwan Johnson can sup as a tight end if you need him. If you see he can put him in there and run him in there and let him play be a tight end for you.
And that's Taysom Hill job, bro.
Well, listen, he got plenty of room for Taysom to play quarterback, running back, bro. He just snatch the ball to him and he just run over your ass. I mean, obvious. I'm like, Taysom don't even look at the play. Taysom
I know. If you were smart, you at least fake like you're gonna pass.
Like you're gonna pass. Like you sit back.
Do a
You
quick
know,
shoulder fake or something.
right? You know, just pump fake right quick and freeze
And I
them.
can't put that on tape. I think that's Sean Payton, bro. I can't put all that on Taysom, bro.
Hey,
Sean
bro,
Payton,
hold
look,
on,
you
hold
run that ball and you run
Hold
it
on.
down their fucking throat like
Hold on.
Adrian
Let me
Peterson
stop the
told me.
show again. Let me stop the show again. DC, you will not come on this show and disrespect the almighty Sean Payton.
Hey, Big Q, let me find out Sean Payton got hold of your cash app.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. You will not disrespect Coach Payton, the greatest coach in the history of time. You will not tell the truth on our coach. You will only tell things that uplift him in a positive fashion, like the media do.
Hey, fellas, let me ask y'all, can we universally agree that Taysom Hill won't be the opening day game 1 starter next year?
I agree.
I definitely agree on that, bro.
Irv, I said that. I've been saying that.
I put some money on that.
I've been saying that, bro. I've been saying that. I told him that.
Listening to other shows, and I be saying that, I be saying the chat. There's still got a lot of Taysom's 2021 believers out there, man.
I don't know what they looking at, bro. Bro, I don't know what they're looking at, bro. They need to stop reading whatever press reading and telling them that about Taysom Hill supposed to be the man. Taysom Hill is not in the. You cannot compete, bro. You cannot.
Billboards that say Taysom 2021 outside, man. I'm like, what?
He might be running for political office. That's what it is.
Because
that's what it is. Because he'll stand a better chance of winning the political seat than he winning the QB job. Let me tell you something. And I'm saying that, and I'm saying that because I've been saying that when they signed Taysom to the money, people were saying, Taysom can do this, that, and third. And I said, listen, Taysom Hill, listen, I say, look at the reality. Taysom Hill is a utility man. That's what they're playing. They're paying for Taysom Hill to play wide receiver, tight end, special team, whatever, running back, whatever. That's what they're giving him. The same money they're paying Emmanuel Sanders, by the way.
And man, playing 4 positions. They're paying for four different positions with one player.
Exactly. They're not playing for quarterback Taysom. And I told people, I said, listen, Taysom Hill is not in the running back room enough to compete with a guy that is. How do you expect Taysom Hill to compete with Jameis Winston, who has 5 years more of full football experience than him, who's in the quarterback room 100% of the time when Taysom is split in several different rooms? And then people still saying Taysom Hill for quarterback to 2021. How? What rationale are you using? I'm giving you poignant stats and facts that you can look up to understand that Taysom is not. And I told y'all, I said, listen, if that don't float your boat, I gave people receipts and pushed them and saying, look at Sean Payton's movement on how he mishandled the QB situation when he had Teddy Bridgewater here. When he had Teddy Bridgewater, he alienated Teddy by saying, we got Steve Young. Taysom is the future the quarterback position. Then he did an end around to go and try to talk to Teddy Bridgewater before Carolina signed him. And he also begged Drew Brees to come back while telling Taysom Hill he was the future of the quarterback position, but he was Steve Young, but he wasn't ready. I documented all of that. And I'm saying, if you really believe it,
we will not talk about Sean Payton, bro.
That's right.
Did you say that?
That's right.
Did you say that? Don't have me call Laddie Daddy or Reverend Saint on here, bro. To get at you, bro.
Say, bro. Man, this man always talking about Coach Payton, bro. What's up with that, man? That's my coach, man. You know, he always talking about Coach Payton, man. You know, Coach ain't perfect, you know. He ain't cool like me, you know what I'm saying? He a little old. But at the same time, you dig? That's right, I said you dig. I've been in New Orleans long enough where I picked that up, you heard me? I picked that up too. But even though I'm up north, I'm representing the South. I'm a New Orleans Saints player. You ain't gonna be talking about my coach like that. I'm Laddie Daddy. And on top of that, I caught an interception today. Robert Allen beat me today, but he cheated. He pushed me.
He dropped one too. He should have had two.
Why you dropped that other pick, Laddie Daddy? Was it because you know it was 4 down?
Because I had mud in my eye. When I made the move, yeah, the turf went in my eye, and it got my eye. If you watch the tape, you see my eyes closed, like even more closer than what they are now. And it got my eye, and then when I was like this, and I had to try to push it out. But let me tell you, man, I'm still Laddie Daddy. I'm still in here. I'm cold. I live in the igloo. I eat fish out the back of behind my igloo. Y'all can't do that. Y'all need to lay off my coach. I'm out here. All right, Laddie Daddy, appreciate you. Laddie Daddy chiming in. We had Reverend Saint chiming in here today too. Man, we got them all dropping.
The whole crew today, huh, bro?
The whole crew won't say something.
Right.
Big Herb, I'm gonna give you the last word on the street, my brother, before we go.
Man, I just want to say hey to the Who Dat family. Everybody be safe. Everybody out there, take care of yourself. Be careful out there, and have a good night, man. I appreciate you giving me the time, Q. See you guys. What you're doing the show again? Monday, Wednesday?
We'll be back. We'll be back Monday. Irv will be back in the building Monday, bro. We'll play some more of interviews from Drew Brees. We'll play Sean Payton after he looked at the film Monday. We'll open up the phone lines as well, and we'll do a 3-hour show on Monday afternoon, my brother.
All right, man. Y'all be good.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you and who that to you. That's Big Irv chiming in, fam. I appreciate all the family members for chiming in on this edition of the show. Big ups to the rest of the family members. Johnny says Taysom is everything but a QB. I know, bro. I've been trying to tell people that, man. I'll be trying to tell them that. Taysom is a joker. Yeah, he the joker.
Taysom is a QB, man. He a quarantine back.
Quarantine back?
Yeah.
You got to explain that one, what that is. DC, is that like a from the island type of thing? Is that Jamaica?
That's an official third running back spot on the Saints during the quarantine season.
Okay, I got you.
Hill, the QB. That's what Sean Payton. That's what Sean Payton was meaning when he told him, man, he was gonna let him play quarterback, bro.
That's true.
He damn sure don't throw the ball. He gotta be a quarantine back, bro. That's what it stands for. It don't stand for quarter. It stands for quarantine.
You gotta stand for something else. Quarter pounder back. How about that? A quarter pounder. That's what it is, because he damn sure ain't a QB. I mean, I've been saying that, man. That man is not. Who that to you, Tess? Good to see you in the chat, baby. Big ups to you. And man, I tell you, man. I mean, it's just we are 5-2, man. And listen, this is not how I wanted to end up being, man. In terms of how we win in them DC. To be honest with you, bro, I was looking for like some dominant performances to say the Saints have arrived, baby. We here. We just handled this team and blew them out by 20 points. The Saints offense has returned. I'm looking for something like that. I'm not looking, more for like a 3-point, win of your skin of your teeth type wins. Like in 3 weeks straight, we almost a month of. We're gonna get another skin of the teeth win against Tampa Bay. We're gonna be a month full of skin of your teeth ass wins, DC.
I think we're gonna have to level up for Tampa Bay. Our magical rabbit foot then ran out. October over with, bro. So November is
better November.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna beat Tampa Bay playing how we
Hold on, let me stop you again, DC. You created a record of stoppages today. I'm gonna throw a flag on DC. And it's the first ever flag thrown on the Sports Coma. Flag on DC for hating on the Saints.
This referee Big Q, huh?
No, bro. That's just drawing the flag on.
Man, I'm not hating on the Saints, bro.
For hating on the Saints.
You got a team. You got a team that that was discombobulated, bro. We was supposed to put the pedal to the metal, get that 10-point lead. That should have turned into at least 13. And that's lights out. Game was supposed to be over with. And we let them back in the game, bro. Like, we were beating ourselves at that point. They wasn't doing nothing amazing. If it was something amazing or clever, then I'd have been like, dang, Chicago came back. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's nice. But it really was us just doing stupid stuff, shooting ourselves in the foot, being predictable, man. Like, we can't continue to be predictable and expect to beat great teams. Like, Chicago is obviously not a very good team. You know what I'm saying? Not. Even though their record says otherwise, but they all over the place. They're scattered, man. They have a very good defense. I give them that. But at the same time, we were able to move the ball on their defense, and we ain't had not one starting receiver. So if we would have been able to run the ball more, even though I know we did run it 30 times, and we threw the ball 40 sometimes, so I know our time possession was nice. But you lean more to your strengths. I think you should have ran the ball more and passed less in this game if you know you don't have, 3 receivers. And it's just small stuff like that, like just adjustments, paying attention to what's going on. I mean, the defensive adjustments I thought were good, but I think it had a lot to do with what happened on the field between Charlie Gardner-Johnson and Mims. I think that kind of woke everybody up and got them playing with a little fire, as well as Rankins went down. I think them guys probably feel for him. Everybody in the kind of know what he went through. That man came back from an Achilles injury. You know, that's tough, man. That is really tough. I tore my MCL and came back from that. Thought that was hard. He came back from an Achilles injury. Man, some people don't even do that and play no more. And,
Right.
you know, when he went down, I think that might have inspired them a little bit because we probably got like 3 sacks after that. They did put 3 defensive ends in there.
Yep.
And they were a lot more. They was getting to the quarterback. Nick Foles was losing his damn mind back there. But outside of that, man, you had some bright spots like that. But just when I looked at the plays, like you talked about that tallest naked. It's like when I seen Kamara back there naked and it was 4th and 1, I was like, oh shit. Man, I swear, if I was about 60 years old and ate pork chops every day, bro, I had to have my heart medicine right there, bro.
Man,
I had a damn heart attack, bro.
Yeah, and that's what the thing, bro.
See, I look like Colin Kaepernick. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I gotta give him that one. I ain't never got that one before.
Yeah, I always hit him with with Bob Marley's son. That's what I always.
You said I look like Colin Kaepernick now, bro. I told you, bro. I'm all over the place, bro. You be trying to pin me to that roster stuff. I'm all over the place, bro. I'm Middle Eastern too.
Man, if you put out an L, bro, to be a #1 seller, bro. Man, let me tell you something. When DC going to Jamaican restaurants to eat, get tape. You know, he get hate when he get in there. He on a Jamaican restaurant. They look at him. Told me about the story. He went to go eat at Boswell's, and they was looking. I said, man, I thought when you walk in there, they'd be wanting your autograph, man. You finally made it down here, man. You got you're from the island, man. Welcome. And with a signed jersey on it to the
That's pretty funny, man. That's pretty funny.
Oh man, that's funny, man. That's funny. But anyway, I'm gonna stop messing with DC. That's my dog, man. But listen, family, I thank all y'all for changing in his direction, man. We had a good time today, as always, man. As you can see, the family members are always happy and chilling, man. And listen, we got
somebody talking about we in fear of Tampa Bay. What the hell that is saying that?
I can tell you one thing, man. That's the
we let everybody over here, bro. We show love to everybody. We don't care. I don't know how they get in here.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. They got Tampa Bay people that subscribe. That's Johnny. Johnny is he's a Raiders fan, but he enjoys the show. He said,
Johnny cool. I like Johnny.
Yeah. He said, y'all cool, man. I love kicking it with y'all, man. I said, man, and that's how we are, bro. You know, we just a bunch of cool ass people, man. When it come down to just chilling and drinking and eating, man, let me tell you something, bro. You ain't want to hang out with people that survive hurricanes and laugh in the face of danger. They got hurricanes knocking you around and knocking your power out, but we ain't move. You know, we stand.
We out there barbecuing with no power.
They call it hurricane parties. People like, what? What is that? Y'all guys are crazy. You're insane. But man, listen, bro. Sometimes let me tell you something, man. It's amazing. And like old Ronnie Lamarck used to say, we're resilient. And he ain't lying. Or Ronnie Lamarck, he be trying to sing and everything. Ronnie, man.
Ronnie, get that little umbrella, get out there, do the second line, the whole thing, dog.
Gotta put him in a Benson mask and trick people and make it say, look at Tom Benson is back. I swear he got the same spirit as the same kind of personalities those guys are. But yeah, man, listen, man, I thank everybody for chiming in on this installment of the show, man. I'd like to thank my man DC for chiming in on the show as well. You know, my dog DC is our regular contributor on Pelican post-game report. If you're a Pelicans fan and you love the New Orleans Pelicans, look in the link in the description section and join and subscribe to the Pelican post-game report. We do it every Friday. And every show, we open up the phone lines. We cover the Pelicans as passionately as we cover the Saints. We also do LSU talk, and later on tonight we'll be doing boxing talk. We'll be recapping like several fights. I have post-game analysis on Ring King Boxing World. We'll cover that as well later on tonight as well. But I'd like to give a big shout out to all the family members, man. Thank y'all for joining us for this one. We will be back tomorrow The same bat channel around about 5 o'clock. We'll have a 3-hour show. We'll we do it big on Mondays. We open up the phone lines. Family members can chime in. We'll cover the latest news. We'll go over Sean Payton's thoughts on the game, and then we'll have more reaction from the family members who didn't react today. So, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. DC, once again, appreciate you, my brother, for joining, and I'll see you later in future shows. We'll see you on the Pelican Post Game Report. And I'd like to thank all the family members. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you aren't a subscriber. And join us, man. We have fun all the way. That's how we do it, man. We have fun around here. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you later. Who that in P.
Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome. Number one sports talking. We ain't like the Falcons, blow the lead. All we talking who got done it. Rookies in the players. You should look at sports. You wanna miss it. Pre-game, post-game statistics. Get exhibit swing. Maybe DC or 5. Stay smoking, big you and the guys. Go to YouTube live. Make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, New Orleans, who that nation. Tennessee, be going Rica, Papa Holders back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, not the truth be told. Let's be told, all we know is fake Super Bowl.
You're listening to the Sports Coma, Big Q and the guys on the PRO Media Network.
Who that found? Check out the Pro Shop. That's right. Pro Shop. Platform store. You can go buy all the latest merch to support the platform. At the Pro Shop, we have dozens of hundreds of products available for you and your family. Unisex tees for men and women, hoodies and sweatshirts, tank tops, kids and baby items, sleeve tees, mugs, pillows, all art, face masks, phone case, stickers, bags, fanny packs, socks, hats, many other items. Feel free to check out the Pro Shop. The link is in the description section below. Remember, it helps the platform continue to grow. Check out the Pro Shop.